say national service wama deduction be from personnel no esika say omode ye capacity building. I don't know if a miscommunication and I say a misunderstanding of the whole thing. Inti ye national service mpanyimfo ni bi bedi nkomo na ya wama chire yemu asem no se ne city apoten ye nyina yetimi ate ye ho ase because si anhwe ya misinformation enenam krom the debiema eya no mani abro no abosam George so some misinformation ya anya nwadwuma avobe won se nkrofo betum fotrogu nkrofo ania by the time I will back say over paper mess no now the harm has already been caused and it will say asem no nipa ni nim say netie but a son politics ayeye wo Ghana nti nipa no be twist no enti time a wani be ba ho say o asem no say simple enetie no na aye nsem bebre na create confusion because menya sure say personals no raise concern bia say personals no raise concern and so mo complainer me sure say nke yate da allowance mma no enye obi na na obo amane o eyo omo ana na ebo amane say allowance ne mma emre bia na atwam enti se na bibi kwaso na say personals na akasa no ye ntin free wo ma no na free baabi na eba e wo se ye bisa mpanyufo ne say eden pote e na ekwaso na asem ne tesɛn enti na ye ba ye ho sa nchechemu no ye de be ma e wo show no so amoate ase se na be ya wo kwate so obi ka no baabi no wo chiachia na ube hu asem no kra ewo mu me sure say aha no ye ma first hand information ye accurate ye mpre ye ho breaking news you be break here na afi na o breje gap na afi wani abre na who I beg na wo ye say ntime pa wo chow asem bia ba ye to ye bo nia hwem nya so ofiti ya na me ko break na ye nka se me na me break news ntime pa chow and na ye be ma the accurate information e fasa national service issue no eho eno achi special prosecutor in some oka e de efa ye kind of foriata na me ntime wan say special prosecutor claim say lawyer ni na kenofriata akwakofa no oni ne jurisdiction no entimi ntra emeka criminal case ekoso ewo Ghana ya ba hwase ye benya lawyer anoche frempon na one my education kakra on this particular issue na ya say extradition no na enye yi ana sesen but minim say extradition no it take time because I didn't tell my clodie no me ye sure say ache ye nyina ye sure say abai MPP abai extradition de na banye ne omo ye NDC ba ya ansa na extradition no etimi complete nti wo hwa both NPP and NDC government and a kabo mu ansa na said na mtamaklo extradition no kra no yetimi complete ya finally waba. So it tells us to say see anwe ya kenofrata extradition e be travel more than 8 years. No am I. Then go through because when you sika to the point to say, we should lawyer now wakofa no ho na US former attorney o. Enye nipa keto anya lawyer kwahwe bi no wakofa no. Ai. Sa lawyer no ni sika wuntimi han no. Etise wa ba Ghana no wakofa Godfred am say lawyer. What was it? Former attorney. Yeah, you know. So wo bottom ye. Enti wo dia we Godfred am kra obefa ne say wo bottom nya ntumi mfa na compare no to America former attorney. So you can imagine enti kan of rata de sika de wanya bi baby kra fa so wanya sika no ne nyankopon peso nanim ena de oye no so ma erezi concern e ma yanso yenya adwen bi say na say sika yesi ayira no asa wonim hu bi because wonim hu bi a undwane from accountability sha obi ani wo de asam to kan of rata so seven predators ube kwa mikura no mba be wiwemu no na say ade no kwa e bi authorize ye na sika no ko obi ho ba esansa onye na dwe so obeba ba kirem no wa me ye wo ba bia because sika ne nya ne dia sika na ya ka wasem say kenofrata akosa ne nsase a ye ahwehwe ne so o ma kirem no enye na ado dia ena anya ayi gabi o kire da akodia ena anya obi adia eyo man ni sika me sika Nuekie sika wo a wo hwe me wusika yeto na ye jeje ne kakran ne ye ka bo mu ne sika no friata hwe so ena no achi for man Ghana din fa kwaje bosia no kwaje na ade ba fa ba ya ade pa na man ni nya so fa so se na be ya achi na bi ye tua bosia no ye tua sa aka na ye be hu se ye tere ye nsa ye de ye japade ye de ye japade bi this is the case ye kwa bosia no ye nim de bosia no ye nya ya kan se ye bi ye party edi kenke edi wache Euro bond and domestic bond that you raise yet to the point to say pensioners in your mom haircut and then perform at top bond that your mom haircut. Then you will be such a sicano damn pan ya dear ya. Yet to be yabinka because I agenda 111 year of rose Uncle Siri say year of rose acquire your much so one my contract. No, then you know so a share a year be push us here. A friend a buy for frau buy all ye. And see one more the other and sicano yada. What's the ya can I say? And since I can offer out say oh man me yin one it send a certain signal send us and possible we are Oba menya sure so obi the assembly good so because abaya abakwa nyina serve you am finance minister tina kuremu yay na asafa ma fo ankyere kuroma otena ba red nya kuroma ya na otena ya odi film Satepe wantira krom ha. Kwabna do for wantira krom ha. Name all the finance ministers ayenya wo mo. Enti sa wonkwa wo time. Wo se media da bi meto batame mabiem. E kuro na me behwe o musika so no kura afra me se me mebu akonta nkyere o mo de me di sika ne yeye me se mabọ motom me ma. Na chese ne wa wi ayen. Ana I don't know if so what the make can say. Eti se de me de me fon yi benya fa ama no nti ese ayeka atonsuo so mo anyanye amanyanye mene mefu ya ma no akisa no akimpa chọhwe so ma me na me hwa ade wa anim ha ba o si yo me ba na fo ne na ho no akini ho ana me kwaje Samson fo na me friend say oh ma ba na me fo no o so me kofie me mabiem wo mabiem say na no sa na esa fo no wo fa na so automatically why you send us a phone kwa na wo pawia na you wake up am number ya you went to me afa ma wunti ne wafa kwa mi so wawia so that is the signal kanofrata we putting it out bebu akonta ase memba ya hwe sika so ayewu ne ya hwe sika ya yewu ya se be kirem na wo se wo mma no na no sa na se wawia yen because ya hwe niam a waye ye na a wutimi nya ahoden capacity Ekwa ha US former attorney say wo lawyer oh na che say de ubotomiye because anya hwe ansa na kufa do be ba ba mu na yedimu history kaka say data bank no kura na egu eye president Mahamad Awroma president Mahamad defo ya waya tolerant just wo odwe nipa ho ya badaya just wo no manpuntuo na hia no no wono anu wa hwesa wo ya kufa do wo faase en wan hwesa wo ya NPP ni data bank no nim say Ghana fo na ye adwuma o enti data bank ansa na president Mahamad ebe fra konwa so no ono na ma data bank gina na so ngegu go and check the records na data bank was on the verge of collapse. It took President Mahama to intervene. Mo musika so masene. By the na kenoforata momba obeye. Oba ya na ohwe ni mu uye ndisi ni mami ngu adwuma. Tena be ya data bank was santo. Nti owie ye no, e na osande data bank na asan be share Ghana for concern. Me na me betu mu fo sem be kwa bobosia na mo bobosia. Mbobosia na ma gi me percentage. Enti afede na kenofrata ne appetite to borrow na cost because the more no be borrow no the more na data bank be nyesika the more na o borrow no na data bank nyesika it's on records enyam na meka when nyina ba besia twam bebu akonta kenofrata se alata mwemwe mema na wo wiaye Enti, I don't know how this thing work. I don't know how it connect. Enti, I don't know. I say, munya lawyer mami ankebe boy. No one chire mu say, ya can say lawyer ni bi oti baby. Enti me ba fa case ya wo my fufuro bi so. Na no mo ma hwe mu anu aka say asem no kura hwe nim. Muni evidence bia. Woni ni ati kroma. Enya woni ye neti ha. Woni ya neti ya. Aha. Na me blame no. Me blame special prosecutor na asem no. O ma no ya dead on arrival. Because adia kind of ferrata ye any adia special prosecutor so ye na ade na kwa esa so ma hyehye ho wo so de economy mo dede bi bo dede obi abehu sa say we chante na me ye wo say be ya wo beje wo so ahu sa de onim sa lo ya na che frempo wa chechirim se kwanya special prosecutor de kind of ferrata case we e fa so no eno kra na be ma extradition na ye dunya ma ye because the cowboy tonton sansan e penti picture you are still fugitive and I fugitive and I'm a declare wanted and I want Interpol me just say anyama special prosecutor ye no ni adwen chance wo boy say no wo boy wo playing sana taxes so enti wo tie na ya no che from analysis a why over the days and I say over time I mean na your interview on this kind of issue you clearly see say a gymnastics be and a special prosecutor no any a kenoforiata ye and a mashada execute and on any abra press conference you are still a fugitive as you watch it yes I kwede wunya bufu kra baby asem ye do ya anwi ni sia ye se jaima attorney general ya wani abre who say be dede who say be dede and you are still a fugitive wait hey na ya ni law ide wan koye bi achese etimi de hrehu na pa o enno na nya bre ne ho a wo kwan den masa wontimi mfa ne maye miawa no well by now kwanka was say ya de tabwa to the properties so if we are a serious country sani ya nya bre ampa na omo a ya kan say ha na ya freezing account Hana buffer stop papa no yen freezing account enkofo be yi ewuntumi yen freezing account
yes make account
as in bank asem no ba omo freezing account enti what is so special about kenoforiata yen timi nya saa niam ni bia asa ye di akonia ba ne ye persuadation meanwhile our businesses aban fa ne santo so until you come business ni ye adwuma ye fa nkogu aban futuom ana mebwa abanu unyi nkrofo na dio ube mo ma ye adwuma no no watua nkrofo ne kanfa so beba no watam na de akoto aban futuo until so beba be bu akonta until we start doing some of these things you know ye betina wani ye press conference some trofo so de ye hunu amani o samunu bi abekoso okroma bi aye fra na de camera to kon ho na okotwa me kwade a special prosecutor do anu ya wa kwan o wi na you are still a fugitive you what kan eno na ama ayi o ma grant no resident permit you be kwade ya wo ye no wo say ansam no so guso ye oh erade Yehovah Christ be God alaya fa wa nimdie nyina wo kroma e ka se ade akanofuri ataye special prosecutor hwe kwa asam no be fa so abaye na wo bon dede na wo bon ka ho bi kranti na ade no won pese obeba no to de nka ye di na woni attorney general wa ho brother mahama ankasa no I don't know guade no na ye hu yanim gu no because the power se kra no oni attorney general ko attorney general se power ne ye me dia meje because mbra no moye no so na oje ya free attorney general enti so abeji ya kwankyere free attorney general akọ prosecute ya eneja no prosecute prekwen sa office ni say to me still a useless institution enesi wo ene ya bo ho kakwa ana na lawyer for no mo mu no ye nche wo mungu attorney general offices ba bi o mo like lawyers and investigators no mo fan kwa ye adwuma no ya create office with a special prosecutor wonu nkwa so ene ne ho cars ne ho security ni abo ne ho ka afa so bi ani so sika he na office no maji amagana sika he oh no aki yan hwe de wo mu na me de kwa de asebro kwa de hyemabufu wontumi de ba ye kwa ye nkan wie
na e bia bebom
mo sa de bi kwa ba de bom eno me bufufu ye se na wontumi na judgment na den de eno mo ni ha na me kan omo akasa mbra na omo be ye de wontumi akoje asem people for mo short memory no omo na president Mahama kan short memory ni kire omo very short memory wonim mo ba na mbra na 5 years o agenda na ewo mutirimu a mutimi tabri ya edi free 5 years eko 15 to 25 years munkwa na munimo and you see omo ba so omo kan say enya galamse nti ene e ma wontumi ko jail na mbom masa
nya galamse na
masa emra ne say Samson akwaje ya kan say concession yamane kwan Samson every TV ha eni kwasi ano ha aha your concession aha your site a wo be mining yama nkrata Samson te one ma wase Nuekie ukra bra. E free baby a camera yi esi. E di kwesi baby a gate yi we. Me di ho nyina ama. Yesu adwuma. Abraham Davidson ye minister onu na ma Samson kwan se kona kwaye adwuma sa concession no so. Wonni to me sa na mranika o. Enti dia mo ye na mo ye de na nya galamse enti na enti ade ya. Say ya galamse o. Say ya ni ade o. Ya mra na adi wuntumi. Emra ne say minister ma wuntumi concession wa ma ne kwan se won konko ye adwuma. Afa kwa wiache no esanse wuntumi adwencha ne se wono na na do che ni botom o se den yo. Yes a president no de open wode ne yenti na dwenchira ne se mra no so ye ne dia. Ana ode mra no so hye ne botom. Ana pocket ye ana o hia o se o asase betwa hama kokoye adwuma betwa hama kokoye adwuma
na pakakra ma me
eno ne mra no ana sa mra no da ho da o aya sa mra no na MPP for ba ye no mso o 5 years die sha
nfa bi nka ho
na wo minister ma concession sa koye adwuma wutumi be na awo so de kwa mobi from 5 years ni sa na go freda me ma so pa 15 years
no me say
minimum maximum 25 years. Omuria na penalty count no. Amudi 15,000. Between 10,000 15,000. Eno bia na yema omo go freda me. Any NPP. That time na your majority 2019. No more majority omutimi ye de omo pe.
Don pe bia no mo ye.
No me de kwa no me yeah. Those in favor say aye. No me say aye. Those not in favor say no. NDC for no.
Omanti bianca.
No cry.
No form.
The eye has it. And I'm has it.
Na my eye.
And I'm eye. And I'm free 5 years. And they 15 to 25 years. And they say wahala no eya hwan dia.
And on better san no.
Nwanwa. Mo de mo hina ko sa no.
Mo de he.
Mo say kra mo ti chamber wa ye hu. Ye hu mo. Mini micro mo de dam. Why I say you know what you mo ba kwesi ya ye hu mo. Say mo carry kra nko ba bia. And you see it's a lesson for obia ya bema opposition. Ya wodi position ne be ye no e kire de besie. I don't know what came to their mind. Emma omo say samra no sentence anasa so twen na ewo mu no emfidodo ni hwanti yemfa bi nka ho. Ana mo ma so from 5 years and call 15 to 25 years. Na mo ma so 5 no kra mo van 5 to 10 years. 15. And when we said judge no cry, she was very lenient. Because Orema no say that me ma maximum. And I me ma minimum, me ma in between. And no man 20. And it say na won to me po bia blemu na. Omblemu na na do, no omblemu go freda me because one no kwaya amendment in parliament. Because anya renka say 5 years na judge ni ntimi ma maximum of 5 years. And won ntimi ma e bia minimum of 2 years. And e bia nka wa kwa e bia 3 years. And now 4 years. Nemo wa won crofo ne kwose samra no e na mra na ba bewe. Aso san wan na na show mutrim say who was their target until no mokoye sa changes in there. And I mean say it was in the interest of the country. As for that one, agreed. Sana go freda me pegana ye. Pegana ye because na galam say no baby na ekeka kwara na anu ode nti na wo so ye bibi e be wura na nkrofo. Anu asemo maso den Minister mama grant mo concession na mo de mo pɛ de amema nkɔfo wa wo bɛyɛ saa de ni bia emfie num na ehwa nti abema odunum ekɔ aduo no enya in the interest of the country nti afa wahala ye dede ya mo kwan ya mo ma ya so nkwa didi ɛwɔ internet no so no mo se ya nya mo den ɛna afa de kwa de maame honorable Patricia Eyapiejei ai na ye kan judgment no in the absence of a lawyer. One catch us said that want to meet the lawyers in here. Attach a chamber no lawyers and free wanko. Lawyers if free hawkoi. Inti and you want to mean one a quadina quarto that can and kind of ruling man no. Now lawyers or and it's not omu ruling or lawyer a judge and a kind of judgment we you know. Answer no my final ruling and as a final judgment no. Who will send our lawyers no mu debate. One more catch a judge and say want to mean ye boneda. In fact, on go prison da or in fact why breadwinner or then a common of fear didi. Me assure say sa na man ko amokeka and the come na kuma no say breadwinner dey me ntimi man ko dem maximum of 25 santu dey ma me ma in between na lawyers ni wan ka say dey na besi any ate 5 years ni free breadwinner no na dey 5 years ni free so na aka say ngade ntia enti na lawyers ni wan na yes argument no wan na ye wow, NPP for no mu say mu ye superior bi asa mu say mu ye special beings. Mo so mu nyina look at aya. Wow. Aya mamo nyesa na mo gumu wani mase. Mama say ye hu mododo. Won say first me ye shada ni musuban. Eti mo ya na say ya pay attention na e asa nkofo ampo aso mo ka. Ba won say mo ka say obi asa mo fuma asem ko. Mo ka say obi asa mo fuma asem ko. Yes, because say ye hu say madwe first no na asa mu hu Ghana force ye nyina ye golebles asa mu hu ye say ya gina wu enti mu bedi ntro bia se na mu di ntro 2016 e de ba power no sa na madwe mu say entro no he mu bedi a 80% ehu se eye ntro eye kakra bi na da so wo mo mentality ni bi no e na mu ka ase ma ye mu gidi o kakra bi 20% kakra bi na aka no onza mo supporters aka 38.2 je say kura so ase ate say the base 40 omo the base 40 omo nti say 38.2 no kura so ase ate ade na mo ye no mamo nyama adwen se mo nkwa na mo ni book mo nkwa na mo ka ye no wakiwa ko school otimi kan Davidson ko school otimi kan Samson betimi akan metimi akan eti ade ne bi wo ho no ma wo se mo hu say education nti ade bi ye ni wo ma wo ka wa se obi ko research ni research ya ye hu se muampo ena mra no mo besesa no ena aba bedi muamu ni panti na na mu kikamu no ena me hu se mo ye hypocrisy papa mo ye nyaatwomfo ena ye na mo ti kroma se sa ade we yo mo ye no eki wo mo didi NDC ni bi no mo di nikoto mu a me se enkom ba be kotumra e wona ka be hu afanyoma aken so ye lawyer ni afa na be hu ayi egofredam so ye lawyer ni afa na be hu atachia mo so mo no mo lawyer sekese no ka be hu Jasin Kodi Afrempon and the law is the law no ma quote na ka de mu be chire mu ne said ya wo be ma Ghana fo ate ase se eye mra na eye adwuma no he ka be fo mo la but and de e call other way no eye political the constitution is political constitution na mo ankasa mo ba ya mo tam de call parliament say we ti say ye amende ye we agofredam yankasa gofredam yo gofredam former attorney general ono na tam mra no de call parliament say mo nyintumu ma me owie na president so akufado eti ase say me ba no kwafo wadi kakra hu no kore wa ya ade na obo na bati wase na minister bema wo concession na wodi utumi be kwa akoma obi foforo so mfa nkoye adwuma de what bi da na nipa no koye illegal was wane ye ne den 85 years in the sha wa ya ade se watum ekwadi won tumi nti na table no mo se attend no and the future is pregnant me pa cho na pass bi so ye pregnant to afa na awo na dunakunte analysis na the future is pregnant yesterday too was pregnant afa na deliver and this how today is pregnant na table no to attend na be ko ni fa na be ko benku yeah you see sa wo bo bra na to say e china eni ho so we live your life sa wo de no crebenante unfa greediness enante onfa krono enante se we live your life say ade chimpo na wo betimi awu a omanye japade da ho a unkonfa emfa wonsam bom enwia because our conscience we hu say ade kura mi wie na ade china mawu e what I say but you see these people they looted the country as if there's no tomorrow yamna mkaye we Canada Japan West ana mi boro Canada Japan was part of MPP. In fact, he saw what was happening. And no one said, "Send your musi ria no." Omu ria wa mine to the send say, "I said that you cramponi ho." Yana mekai. And once you so na ama neke no forata wakoye ka wo bi maso. Brana was say one ma. As special prosecutor so on my asun kwa didi a o tuatua yaso ekikam ye dede no. Ghana for say NPP for be catch them say, "Won to me jail no political." Momo amonti ase say yenye golebus biem kane no na no mo ka asem a yenti ase ne yebeti ase se oh de mo kane ye no kra se obi atimi kan me say that's the bad side of free SHS say nkra no dodo na omo serious no obutimi kan because nkra ni bi o onimade ati akura ase free SHS de ya de papa o masika de ye nyina ba fa so eno ne ade ba ko a akufuado oye ya ye betimi de ache no so wa ye papa all those implementation no enye but eye de bia na me ka say free SHS say ya anya enka kwabra ni bi bedi sa sika no enkura ye no kura ye blotti numbers no ye blotu nkura ne numbers no akwose kwabra ni bi botom but eye chen say na ye nye no nti eye obi abetimi akan nti mudi ntra ye behu mani ntra ye behu ya mene moboafo wate ye say die asem biye ni wa moka ye mepa mo hontoma o ye be chire mama Ghana fo ate ase se ya ma Ghana fo ate ase se emra na mo kasa mudi ye dede no eye mo na mo de mra ne bai ena mo obi ankogina ba bi nka se wontumi na onye galamse abugina po eyi ne mai Minerals Commission and the Kufado eyi ne mai Kufado pen de ni hye ne bottom no pampa no ena obo na baso ano se yiro ho illegal na wo ye ne yiro ho metawachi minim se no ya account ma no so nti nyame na moboafo why no ke yen hwe ena den na wo wanim
okay mikita Economic Times ewo ha ena the National Enquirer etu enti ebusa for mikita Economic Times the obokrata no ewo ha sei me sha ase e de afrikrata fa ye to so edu ewo page 18 Economic Times no emu na oswafa wo share ekwadwuma ensem eso ni mfoni eda ha sei onimonyamfo arikopoku ena wakasa ede afa poultry products ayekra ede free amanone ede ba wo maiga na mu no wakasa ede afa na sempo wakasa ede afa ho enyina enim se poultry products no beye ohamu chichemu edwewotwe 80% ene ekra ede free amanhodo so ede ba wo maimu ebedi na sempo yeton enti ene ye se ye meat no se ye ne sre ne ntaba na se ne wings no ne ade nyina no ye kra edeba na amaya hodo a ye kra edi free so no Poland ka ho Brazil, United States, Netherlands, United Kingdom nyina eka ho ebie na no ana onmonyamfo arikopoku etre se poultry products afibia wo my Ghana ye kra edi free amahodo so edi ba o mani mu no wo hwe sika ekomu a eye 350 million US dollars afibia wa sika emu oduru pa ena wo kira se we no emwa wo man no ewo kwan bia so ne senti ena nkokọ ketekete program no ewo ho wo se esese wo man Ghana ye hunu se anase ye hunu ade etra just nkokọ ketekete program emane nkoba se ebia NDC aban ena de nkokọ ketekete project anase program no wo de abanemom no se ye hwe beyond that yes ye timi enye nkokọ ewo mayimu a yankasa na besu ye die na yasanso aton bie ne mpo ye de besu akọ amahodo so akoton wose esan poultry products ayekra ede ba wo mayimu ntino ama wo manfo mo wasa aman ne so no yama wo mu adwuma esan se nipa no eye poultry farm na obefa eye farm hands na se wona obeboa aye adwuma no se ko ba port ho no so se wo de ba so ano so no ye fa nipa ewo ho eti ama enwuma ebusu ewo sa aman no eso wose nei no so mai Ghana mu yeso yetumi enye enkokọ ne sa ebeboa ama employment no abaso na se emebunu enye adwuma aye esan se ye enye enkokọ no ye be fa nipa adwuma mu ekosua ne yeton a ye be fa nipa adwuma mu afa so wona wo beto aton no so wo so banya adwuma aye esan se nipa ne eton no wono so ebenya adwuma aye enti wo se ebe create jobs ewo my Ghana mu sadia create jobs ewo other countries no emu ne senti wo se enko ketekete project no se ye hwe na ejina na wo mani mu no yesumi enye nkokododo enti na ye nya kosua ye nu abiedie ye chibie ye ton bie no na ye de bi so ekọ amahodo so akoton afeso enam na kasa nso no wo se ye de bi wo mayimu na ye de bi so ekọ amahodo so akoton wo se no ebeboa papa ama o my Ghana etumi enyeska enti oba Economic Times no emu a kratafan ye to so edu ewotwe obenye bi akenkan. The National Enquirer Democrat anu ekita me ewo ha sei ma mensha ase every kratafa ye to so enum na Rosa Foundation Africa kuo bi a enhye aban ase na Joyce Baba Montari or special aid edema mampeni John Dramani Mahama ono na wodi ekoi enimu na afi bia no wo ebo homoden ema wotimi eche ema ne so wona sabi wo eni bie emobrofo ene wona sebe mu nipadua akwa ne baabi atochima no wo che ema ne eso wo so afi so wode bi ahyehye so ya we no wokoboa wona wo ewo ekropon school for the blind na just wona woko school ewo hono a wo mani sabi enhye hu ade no wokoche wo ade ntia ne nyoma a wode ekoye de enye nyoma ketua kram na wo kire se we no ya ade bia afiafi bia wo eye ede boa wona sabi omunipadua akwa ne baabi atochima ene wona sabi wo ye mobrofo a wo ewo wo manu emu na no achi ofasa akwanya no so ede aseda eko ede mampeni John Dramani Mahama wasi assembly hall ya wo ekropon school for the blind hono mo no wasi mampeni John Dramani Mahama na penso na wosi ye afa so auditorium so no mampeni John Dramani Mahama na penso na wo mo esi ye sanso na wode aseda eko ema mampeni John Dramani Mahama se wabo ne homoden ama se no wode free tertiary education de abaya we no wode ama wona sabi wo mnipadua kwa ne baabi atochima se wotimi eco school no edu senior high school a obetimi atoa so de akọ ntoaso schools akase ni mo tertiary ni adade a wo mo entua hwe ne senti wode adabaso bo akọ de ama mampeni John Dramani Mahama ma yantoa so ewo kratafa ye to so ensia national enquiry na emu na nkrata no ebo amane kire se ene no wo hwe sedia sanitation honsem anase ahonidie honsem esifa etie ewo man no emu a wo kire se eye challenge papa anase ade bia ha adwene papa ne sente wo se ebra so se wo man no eba dwene saade no eho na sanitation honsem no etumi ama yeni akọ na wo se ni ebekọ ho se dia na ehu behia se aban no edi tumi no ebehye metropolitan municipal any district chief executives na ensa wose womo ewo tumi no edie na so se koba ne se ya hyehyɛ ebia sanitation laws anase ebia funds bia ba ye de ebeboa sanitation a empepi no eya na ekopiemu ewo national level enti eba ne sa na eya na MMDCs no wom enhyeda enya bi emfa emwa sa dwumadie no na wo hye se bra so se aban no ebekyeche na ebi so aso wom eso na watimi edi aboa wo se aban no hye na ebi eso wom so na aban no edi tumi no ema wom a wọ́n so betumi ejina apani simpie so etumi ahyehyɛ emra hodo a ebetumi aboa ahonidie ho sem anasa sanitation ɛwɔ man no emu enti wɔ se eno no ba na sa ɛyɛ na akontabo mapa ebetumi akɔso esan sɛ ebia mensini ya ma wo mo ebia $1,000 anasa $10,000 anasa Ghana cedis sɛ wɔn fa enhwɛ sanitation anasa ahonidie ho sem a sɛ kɔba no enkontabo a obetumi ahwɛ ebu akontabo bi ede ama aban no esene se ba kopiem e wo national level a ebia aban no e na bekyekye afa so wo se se ba no bebia ebe bola ebe kunu ade a eno so e ya ade be ho hia papa se aban no ebe pe bebe mapa ye betumi e de ye ballers eguo enti eno so no sa assembly no ye de sha wo ensa eno so e ade se assembly no e betumi awo appointing patrol se wo ba the national enquirer the Democrat no emu kratafa ye to so ensia obenya bi akenkan ase ha se no so no Obaapa Manye kire se Frank Esiedu Bequeen oye New Patriotic Party wosuhum constituency ni mu no na Obaapa Manye kire se na sempo empenifo na se constituency fo na Obaapa Manye kire se Frank Esiedu Bequeen mrahye bedwani ma suhumfo no kire se papa no wode entawantawa ene menteme ho ase ena eba amanyoko anase party no emu ama ene no kopiem ewo suhum ene ne mpotemu a wo se NPP amanyoko na mu ati se tei wo bia ne ku a wodomo nti wobekọ no na squad be miensa wo ha wo mu afa nipa be nsia wo twe wo ha wɔn so wɔn de ntama amanyɔkuo no wɔ se bra biako ya na se unity enim the sent what they understand to national executive committee no any candidate and as a presidential candidate hema NPP amanyɔkuo no Dr. Mahamadu Baomiani mo se wamra na nia ekoso NPP amanyɔkuo no emo suhum ene ne potemo no wo mo entena se na won kan na wo moa ema biako ye emra amanyɔkuo no mo ente saade a 2028 was a general election no ebetumi aha eye NPP amanyɔkuo no pa eti oba the national enquirer the obokrata no emu a obenya bi akenkan ewo mu krata fire toso enkono ene wotwe no entemu no eno so ewo hasem na ora George Ahaji eye executive director Emma Green Earth Organization ena wade tudwa kire sem and they know se wo hwe eye flood ye sisie ewo man no emu a eya na so bododo na no ye de bo eye ye bola anase ye gates ahodo emu achoki anase emu esie wase eno no eye no kura turodo na emom no ye betimi aso we ano kakra ye betimi aso ano so ede a na wase ese ye hwesem Ghana ni bia baabi a wotie wo mpochem no wobehwe eho ebetie eti ebia na wo shop anase store bi na ebia gata bi eda wo store na animu a esa wo hwe se abribia no sa wo gata no wobesiesie mu da woyi mu wose Ghana ni bia etumi eye ne sa ebetumi aboa ama se ensuo eto a ensuo no ebetumi afa gata nim akwa enkofa ha bi emma empo se de usase ya obi bitte natural disaster ye no ensuo betumi ato to the extent say ebia obi a etumi enso ano wose eno so ewo ho na mbom no se Ghana for etumi efa eto ye ho so na ye keep ye surroundings any environment ni cleaner eno so ebetumi aboa flood situation ne kakra etimpacho se oba the national enquirer the obokrata no emu akrata fa ye to so wotwe ene enkro ne ntemo no obenya bi akenkan ewo eho no mo ma memfa we ensori so ewo the national enquirer the obokrata no emu ye na ye se Burkina Faso man no ede tabono anase ban ede to kosua eso etina wo man Ghana yentumi emfa kosua enko Burkina Faso man ni mo enko ton eno enanam so a mre bi e ba ye se kosua buso e wo man Ghana mo manfo je se kosua no mpo epro wase ye ka se no tabono anase ban no wa mo ayi e de free so nte se no atadwe wo man Ghana ya tre asemde e se no Ghana ebetumi e de kosua e de free wo man Ghana mu e de akọ Burkina Faso akoton wase titru kosua e free eya doma ebetumi e de akọ akoton eti wachese we no ebetumi aboa ama ayonkofa ye da wo man Ghana ene Burkina Faso man ni mu no na chese ayonkofa no emu asan aide ne papapam na Minister for Trade, Agribusiness and Industry woni monyamfo Elizabeth Ofosu ejare ene oswafo a wo hye enuane ayoni ekwaye ho sambeso woni monyamfo Arikopoko wo mo na wo hye ya wone eye Burkina Faso mpanifo etenase ema wode enkomotwetwe ehye so asese no abrewa ayi puma kwan mu afa so Burkina Faso man no eche asese no wo so edi tomatoes anete ntosi ebeba wo man Ghana mu abeto asese de ntosi no wo se ebebu so edi ama Ghana fo sese wo se first no nanka kosua ye de ko eye Burkina Faso ekoton no sika ye nya no eye $573 million ewo 2024 afini wo se from 2025 no ehwiri akona ni mo ya sese no sika ekomo na na se ye nya no eye $637 million Sempacho se wo ba the national enquirer the obokrata no emokrata fa ye to so edu ubenya bi akenkan obaya.
All right, Manye Nuekie ase na me sima ba kope na me twabado wo birthday.
Birthday wa ha.
And quick why? Ai na yenko.
Okay. David se fato so na yenkwe. Or say happy birthday to godmother Tilly and son Gavin. Enti Tilly any Gavin ene eye wamwa woda enti nyankopon onhyira mo onya okase anase onya mo kase mo mienu nyinam na wonto mo nkwadamenti no Gavin infoni ene that screen eso na Tilly so de enie enti no godmother ene ne son ene ne ba ene mfoni eda screen eso no we every awula na enchen wose nyankopon enhyirabo na onye mo kase ya se ye twa ho
ye twa ho
okay ebisa for ye twa ho abasisia
ne twa kwan mu.
Wow! I have so see just a stadium I am power cap for baby. TCN, NASCO, Samsung, Media. Yes, and you my papa de who we are singing na.
I'm a friend.
Hello, Miss World.
Hello, Ajumera.
What's the correct time? Accurate time.
My bank cry you now way.
We were blasters changing room. Charlie, many blaster coach in the crowd. Hey, cannot be Jesus.
Be Judy.
Clack it to the Miss World. Clack it.
Now you know you'll be missing.
Hey. Wow.
Ajumera. Enti Black Star dressing room enu ni. Tell you me own.
Me ti be po fridge ni.
Me na be schedule kutu biem dia asa ma me ba mo.
E bi nsim biem.
Wasn't say electoral Ghana showrooms nyina minimum ho.
That very day no cry no. Again na yi. Say when you toaster na juicer. You toaster na you juicer. Why? The fakuma ofiefu nyina. You pe bia.
Electroland Ghana Limited. Showrooms at Kaswa, Ashaman, Mankesim, Takrade, Sprintex, Coca-Cola Runabout, Koforidia, Temale, and Sprintex Flower Pot.
Electroland Ghana, home of electronics and affordable luxury.
Se na me ma wakwaba emra CTV Oman Ghana Nkosuo eso mentin komo we tew enfri ho na afei me ne member no emeto aso ewa ha mensa ka me nuabe ma Nat Tete wono e no ye Eastern Regional Director the Ema National Service Authority na anope me di kan ema wote asese issues bi ahase a eboboba ewo National Service na hu be hia se ye kirem ma Ghana for etias enya say ye ni beba ho so na misinformation no ama asem na ni adane enti obi abisa wa wo se wuti nchechiremu no e wo CTV so say na asem no esi etie na da bia me ka che wo say national service personnel enkwala no omu sika no omani brekora chen adwuma na omokọ akoye no enti se sika na enwote chema na omowia na enya papa omu ye dede enti we na ye nti se omu ye dede na mom efri baby foforo na eba no na hu be hia se yebisa mpanyimfo se na ada na nkura na mu nye dede na efri baby na eba nti mu bakirem na Ghana fo atiase na asem ne ani ada ho epacho we are live on Facebook my CTV GH my CTV GH eniti oba na wabo modern na wa like na wa share na wo do comment ato ase sound pacho ye fast na bra down na fame yentimi enko fast eniti me pacho na ye ba be di san komo no na yetimi enya echechiremu ewo ho na aboa ye nyina se ne be ya bibini a ye be hu ba bi asem no efri a eba eniti me ne Nat Tete wono na woye Eastern Regional Director the Ema National Service Authority wono na no pay mene no eba be di enkomo na ya share issues no se de esitie ankasa eniti na no pay oba na o join ye ewo comment section na wo do comment ato ase na afi ya kenka ne kama de amount me hu se mi ankasa mi sweetheart Alberta any when you abre wo comment section wo pa wo de nya but say ma catch you say 38.2 for this no mo behave or say yeah we can read everybody can read and write in say no ya na jandam no mostly no dead on arrival and a fake court ahenkan wudi ya no me wo means anka wo botre me KOT no ana court say de make no I don't know and I don't want to get your name wrong as well and it's who asem no court ahenkan or say boys love you are on big screen in the working room. Oh, and of course catch up boys in nyina say me so me yado mo me fili omo papa and nti me so me pe wo masem nyame enhira wo mo papa ha ye CTV aha ye CTV nti ba bia obedu bia na wa cheche mu na afi watimi akwanti me so fast from us ne yanko ye de mu wi a wa behwehwe mesre wa na oya sa de na ese ne bre ne be kwatia ye pa chopa ye nya ne sa na ntimi MY and nti issues ekoso ewo national service no eno na no pay ye pese ye cheche mu na Ghana fo nyina etse ase not good morning
also good morning
boko de ye de nyame ase anope de mama watwa wona so but ni nyina ye so o manye adwuma aha National Service Authority mo ho ye de ye de nyame ase pa TV na nya bu fa to table no so ba de no to o ka se be ko
right
na no afa na ba manipa na hands up za na na ba na china enti National Service we be akoso ye boko because mo ho asama start ye PFT 24 hours ago and ye hu say nra mo ye press conference mo chire asem mo de a chire Ghana fo sika ben na mo ti personnel no na den na mo di sika na ye ye to so miensa mo ne personnel na di hu nkomo amo mati ase the reason why ya mo ti omo ana
yo em say medinchi abema ye tiefo nyina na pe na madam ase em say enra uti bibisa na nya asem bia
okay
na National Service Authority under the leadership of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama em say ye ba abem from 2025 nyoma bebre na asesa for the better
okay
na ensem na atie no ni tintin ni tietia se nte National Service personnel no omo ye service no omo nyina wo ekua omodom the National Service Personnel Association
okay
and every National Service personnel be a member of ekuo
no
enye National Service Authority and controls ekuo no
okay
yes into from NASPA National Service Personnel Association
okay
yes
okay
independent association on their own mo push the interest of
personnel
service personnel
okay
now the woman say every year bia no per conventions no every year bia their friends the flagship program
okay
running every administration bia
okay
into afi bia no at the end of the service year year elections from district region
okay.
national
okay
into every year bia flagship program running this year the beto management in say say most of the time no say colleagues ne bebre na ewie school na na edwuma sem ne yeden na feedback in so a lot of industry players in so they about say even though yes ewie school within the 4 years near the no the friend no practical hands-on skills be here e dey edwuma ebi ne say ebia ube type memo
okay
how to even minute on letters nessa at the saying technological advancement coding computer on sensem excel nessa nyoma no vital skills are yenuano bebre na lack into omo de esi omo ne so say this year no within omo service year as omo program omo person omo running
NASPA
no
okay
as omo program omo person omo running for the year no anka omo ebe implementing the friend of capacity building program
okay
personnel ni nyina be benefit ye de omo be fa santitie ni nyina mu say the be within that 1 year now we service no by the time I'll be service no na chese when your skills ne bebre aka ho a uko job market ne so a wo be competitive
okay
asem ne tie
wa money okay
of course omo implementing partners omo be implementing program na mo
okay
and it was say omo tua ho ka
okay
nti omo de beto management enim say anka every month bia personnel bia entua 15 cedis
10 cedi ne 5 cedi
10 cedi ne 5 cedi 15 cedis a month
okay
for SaaS skills training program no
okay
the cost of the training no okwa your mom event saying refreshment.
Okay.
Mom of bands with mom transportation kakra to support them.
Okay.
Any notebooks name
the take records
into every month and 15 CDs. The two management and me went through the board for approval and a management and so into the only role of management a player was to implement it for them. In fact, Director General Madam Rutedo Ekatro say they should engage extensively with personnel.
Yeah.
I do we anchor deductions we was saying from February to and I was saying basu.
Okay.
But Madam insisted say they have to go back and consult with their personnel and make sure say Obia okay with the program before they go ahead. Based on our feedback now, NASPA at the back and management went ahead to implement the Omankasa idea for them because it is said near your school near your SRC. SRC who school no automatically you are a member of the SRC.
Yeah.
Who your school fees are SRC dues. SRC week it's a policy. Once the association has adopted it, no management has no reason to say omonye because a musika and almost fa
15 cedi
mine the enfankoye skill development program. Inti menu assembly ni tintin ni tie na the INSA say national service yeti apron ase because in recent times national service why
give you worry adawro mama me yan kiasem na ni give you worry adawro ba so ti me the personal si din kwaje bosia free bank de kwato the private account and ama obia ya I clear mo hwemo
exactly
ti asem na PS o say yechire
exactly
okay
intino there's no wrongdoing there on the part of management.
Okay.
Management emfa obia sika. National service personnel nankasa. It is say yenyina yewo Ghana yewo MP. Me free lokobo.
Okay.
Say me MP eco parliament na okokasa on behalf of the constituency. It is assumed say on a representative okasa ma yenyina ontimi nyi hu mfrimu nka say o de oka na media menka
ho.
Until once you have representatives to personal representatives from the district level to region to national, so take a decision not with the brand management. Management has no option than to implement it for them. Until issues now a co-banning in ano. As I said, national service are a place where a lot of controversies. Until I said the little thing you will do no now. There's a lot of misinformation going around and all that. And so let me put it on record. Some management, NT, Obiasika, Mfankoye, a personal association, no, based on consultations with council, any national leadership, and Mwankasa Eddie proposal about two management and him say, programmer Mwankasa person running given the authority. A national service authority, the power, senka, or munti say, and for mom, no more fan program. Means in patch program, no. So, who be beer?
And national service authority, and na ATC Kabidia Koye BB.
At all.
Namo a national service personnel association for.
Yes.
And almost say, ni sika, bosumi be a monty 15 cedis.
Yes.
Near Persia, the way.
Exactly.
Enti etese SRC president agriculture vice chancellor say ye SRC dues na ya moje no momma ye emu bi 10 cedi na SRC for ye pese de koye ABCD asem na no
no ya asem ni nyina ni ye twe management esreni abasa ye twa ye director general adapa left and right just for implementing a policy or mwankasa ene di buy enya management cry and a running program. The only thing is that it was said Omutuahoka and Manye Nuekie, but what I've been told, they say initially no, Omuye sent Omubepe donor funding.
Okay.
Nanka, so Ombenya development partners, Bianaka Omafa program Nehoka Edia Mom. But the conversations were not really forthcoming. until they had to unfortunately resort say any. If that is the case, I end up maybe 15 cities to be able to run
the program.
However, as good as the intention may be, we are, whether we like it or not, we are a political environment.
Yeah.
Aban Wemba for the past 2 years, scandal behind there has been no issues. Until people are always moving around, say, oh, you better be wahana, you better be wahana. Because Anka programmer may explain workers unions, PSW, say TUC, say definitely every month be an osika bebakra dues no take from source.
Yeah.
It's just the same model that has brought us here. But we have listened and there are issues nearby, in fact, from the beginning, as I mentioned, Director General and an opinion for actually NASPA for say they have to do extensive consultation, which is why are aligned. Which is why even though the payment was supposed to have taken effect from February, within February to I think recent May the plan was that ammonia extensive consultations. It looks as if say consultation did not really go down well.
Okay.
In Tienra, management and letter directive from the Minister for Youth Development, Honorable Jojo Pariado.
Okay.
Directing say the program should be suspended. The board also convened an emergency meeting, also affirming that position. Say the program should be suspended, subject to review and make sure say everybody is aligned. And sana, if it is to be re-implemented, in Tipacho. At this point in time,
is it the first time NASPA as an association or taking steps bisa and now person one kasa yo mo bibi or masiki you kind of saying directive for free management or say mumboy any way.
Sister, it's not even a new thing. As I mentioned, every year biano. NASPA programs any policies are more NASPA for niskada baby. Into the only source of funding for their programs is the contributions that they take from personnel. And NASPA executives one kasa a service personnel. Into they also pay some. Okay. Into that is how for a long time they have been running. That's why I've said a same way, it's not even something extraordinary. NASPA, throughout the years, why service, at least in the last 30 years, from the late 1990s, ever down, every year, there's a certain contribution that goes to the running of the affairs of NASPA. And through NASPA efforts, and sometimes, the pressure is government to even review allowance. It's not. And now so because what kind of useless association is this?
Hey.
Yes. An association yes. An association that is established, say, about the welfare of national service personnel. Because some we are the group. Now want me and come one. Yeah, now pushing for your interest.
Yeah,
very difficult. Sometimes more in leadership, more divide and rule. And we have seen that with a lot of unions. For example, even teacher unions. They say you were not grat, you were concerned with into most of the times, instead of being able to come around the table, so you negotiate for it and be able to achieve our goals. They are not empape moaba. I want to state on record. Say the National Service Authority under the leadership of Madam Ruth the last said, Nani son a salary. The authority has no interest in personnel esika. Omwankasa program and omudibaye. And omudibaye is not as if say omudibaye na management took a rush to implement it. As I said, management director say omunkoyo due diligence and do a nationwide consultancy and submit a report to the Director General to show, say, indeed, they have gone round to speak with their members. But whatever it is, I believe, say say who implement here na a group yeah na by all means ubenya 1 or 2 people they are dissatisfied. However, it does not mean say from National Service Authority there has been any wrongdoing.
Yeah.
And I've seen a lot of people try and say omobeye comparison be say the previous administration and the MPP as if say is the same things or no and the current administration there is no such comparison. Everything that is done at our National Service Authority goes to the board, and it might interest people to know say currently even the National Service Board in Nankasano, President Mahama has set up a transitional committee.
Okay.
More oversight responsibility even over the board and the management. Okay, last year, President Mahama Emma directive said the previous system and near year postings near reposting this animal. We should he abrogated we know and of the system no.
Yeah.
The system new the president constituted a committee almost supervising national service. And to say we have a very strict policy. So we follow year. Ubon say the National Service Authority under the current leadership of Madam Rutsedo, they are cutting down ghost names. We have eliminated more than 44,000 ghost names. Exactly. 1-year-old babies.
Baby, national service.
Meanwhile, national service after 40 years and count million national service.
Yeah.
And perform with already 99 years. Babies as young as 1-year-old no more system no. Before say President Mahama banana national service every month be on wage bill allowance is not mutuano. A buying spending 1.7 billion Ghana cedis on it. As I speak to you now, government is spending only 700 million cedis on national service allowances every month. It shows you the amount of worker the current leadership akum. But of course, adibia ube say atochima obesi ano kwan bia no. As a ubi business because problems ni nyina no a profit obi.
Exactly.
Until they are always going around sniffing around say bibi entochima kakrebi so that they can take advantage of it because ghost names at national service ghost names name fiti preocupen o mo ade o mo obi na de share inti safo na we yi o mo afri mu nyina no say that person is definitely not happy inti they are also around trying to find fault to the issues. As I say, national service before crown sabeka wo allowance no. The processes it goes through, first of all, I was said district, submitted from no district.
Yeah.
District manager and be veti or veti you be take you biometrics. Now we track form nankasa picture, full picture of form now submitted and forward it to the regional auditor. Regional auditor and subeshim. From regional auditor, it moves to the regional accountant or no subeshim. That's the third person. After regional accountant, regional director, and subeshim to ensure until you're vetting in now one after the other before back cry and my director general Hokra Street. It goes to the head of internal audit and also making a checks before we go ahead to make the payment. And it's a in recent times, no one say sometimes allowances no it delay because of the layers of processes. There was a film before the monies are paid. And see, we want to take the opportunity. Now, assure the general public and indeed all our national service persons say maybe an explanation for the policy and I'm opinion for but it is never the case. Say will be an leadership one national service authority has any interest whatsoever in allowances. Ubi and allowances and the documentation is there. All the issues I've spoken about is all documented and yet by word of mouth. Into anybody or what doubts can reach out and get the necessary information. Now misinformation we understand. Say national service baby a controversy. Into naturally no say amount for ATBB we understand say omuyembe shishi omukakra. But yeah, omuma benefit of that. Say the current management and now ebia omupesa omudibonyanka the extent omukoye to fish out all these ghost names change the system. Last year, usually national service started from September. Last year, for the first time, national service started from November because of the change in the system. And the new checks. Say Ghana card. Verification to register. Say if you ever say Yaa Titi and you would Ghana card neso. Na school no send you documents mine no capture no as Titi. We assume say you are not the same person. And go through until say wako swear affidavit. Now what gazette? Then you send it back to the school because you deal with individual service persons. You get data no from the schools. It is a mistake. Our data no correct. Never my school no. Na school na and sending my. These are all checks that have been put in place to ensure, say, we have a system that is robust. We have a system that it cannot be compromised. This is the long and short of the story. And we want to assure the public, say, the leadership of National Service Authority and can say they are above criticism. Criticism, yes, so juma na ubi eshe na or criticize from a constructive point of view. It puts you on your toes to want to do better. Because when you say juma na no, and kofu bebre in sign. There is no way that under the leadership of by Madam Ruth de Lacedo, looking at where the party has come from, a Juma President Mahama has put in, for us to get to where we have gotten to now, Ebeye Bibi to derail all those efforts. In Ghana for Enka Omubo and Tuomoyen. Of course, and I believe say at the end of the tenure, no accountability, Ebededi, Amobiehun, say if there has been any wrongdoing, they will be the best judges.
Mame Nana say, I think Obikaye at 7 daho a clay. And Yen say after minister directive, no board or Asia decision be a befem be army sure say ya were idea not Madaro my yes ye betty near catch him. The catcher say information said the city be a one till ha patronia but transfer. Now what's how one was authentic? What I say? Nats Tate Eastern Regional Director for the National Service Authority. That's it. Patch on my basis here.
Ago, MTN arrived in Ghana and everything changed. It's time to celebrate you big time. The MTN at 30 promo is here. Win one of 9 Toyota Land Cruiser Prados and your share of over 10 million Ghana cedis in rewards. Let's be your connection plug in your everyday hustle. Make video calls, browse the internet for business with family and friends. Make that money move and stay ahead. Because every move counts. Ghana, let's celebrate 30 years with the MTN at 30 promo. Connect, use, build points and win big. Dial *530# or visit my MTN app for more. T's and T's apply.
Anka ye duaba edimu se wuta idea wo wedie ye fefefe na emom semina ebuoma wo wedie agina so eye fefefe eyen ara agbevemona soap ene agbevemona cream de nyina mede semina no dware ena mede cream no so sra yebu baby say se woni mo nsa kokra woni ahemfo ena didie mekun footballer odimu e de agbeve bam ena di ne djuma chenjanso onokra na offrey we na ye friend no adwenkra e wo psychology mu.
Hello ohima mona.
Yes Mr. Bam
me patro mayembre me agbeve bam e wo flight edika eba London me namfo no mu e ha me omo anya me secret no
fa agbevemona soap ene agbevemona cream kutia honam nsansa ekro honama eyinka nantema propro agbevemona cream eboama tumifu kama ena ema honam tosod na hanaha agbevebam ye wuyi ano agbevebam ye ma honam yawo sisi yawo ubenya agbevendro yi ewo pharmacy shops herbal shops any over the counter medicine sellers FDA ajejodi nkrato yi atu.
The World Cup is more than just football. It's emotion, passion, and unforgettable shared moments. Hisense TV at the experience Bremo with stunning visuals, immersive sound, and smooth motion. And as a world transfer, Ebema feeling it said the whole stadium wow, which now front row football match. From compact 32-inch TVs to massive 116-inch displays and premium laser TVs ranging from 100 to 150 inches. Hisense offers the perfect screen size for every fan and every space. Hisense Television delivers the ultimate football viewing experience, keeping you connected before, during, and after every match. This World Cup season, don't just watch, experience it with Hisense. This World Cup, Hisense is offering juicy packages from MTN and DSTV. Hisense, everyday prices for everyday people.
Yeah, you may run the check with me.
Wow! aha so see just a stadium I am po wake up go baby. TCN, NASCO, Samsung, Media. Yes, and near my papa de who we are singing na.
I'm a friend.
Hello, Miss Well.
Hello, Ajumera.
What for correct time? Accurate time.
My bank cry on our way.
We were blasters changing room. Charlie, many blaster coach in the crowd. Hey, cannot Jesus.
Be Judy.
Clack it to the Miss Word. Clack it.
Ajumera will be saying.
Hey. Wow.
Ajumera. Enti Black Stars dressing room no enu nie. Tell you me ahun. Ka
me ti be po fridge no.
Me na be je Ajumera kutu biem dia asa ma me ba mo.
E bi nsi biem.
Wasn't say electoral Ghana showrooms nyina minimum ho.
That very day no cry no. Again na yi say when you toaster na juicer. You toaster na you juicer. Why? The fakuma ofiefu nyina. You pe bia.
Electroland Ghana Limited. Showrooms at Nkosuo, Ashaman, Mankesim, Takrade, Spintex, Coca-Cola Runabout, Koforidia, Temale, and Spintex Flower Pot.
Electroland Ghana, home of electronics and affordable luxury.
30 years ago, MTN arrived in Ghana and everything changed. It's time to celebrate you big time. The MTN at 30 promo is here. Win one of 9 Toyota Land Cruiser Prados and your share of over 10 million Ghana cedis in rewards. Let's be your connection plug in your everyday hustle. Make video calls, browse the internet for business with family and friends. Make that money move and stay ahead. Because every move counts. Ghana, let's celebrate 30 years with the MTN at 30 promo. Connect, use, build points, and win big. Dial *530# or visit my MTN app for more. T's and T's apply.
Medase se wa mi awano ne yebetimi akonfre ba mi ye Awurade Nyankopon me counterparts we partner in the enkra partner in disturbing partner in controversial partner in everything. Hey Yehovah. All right, someone munim say na ye Wednesday dey e ma no yesi nkonwa ye bedi nkomo ya hwe issues ayekoso ewo Oman Ghana Efia Kranchiwa ye deputy director field operations ewo UP plus and afi my incoming Deputy Regional Communication Officer for the NDC for Greater Accra, Gifty Enam Bedevi. Hi, good morning.
Hello, baby.
How are you?
I'm doing so well by the special grace of God and
yeah, why dear Betian Makana
keeping us.
Yeah, Mr.
But as I make Bedevi no more pepper.
Oh yeah, I love that word than gift, you know. Me person name no change.
And to say I know boy and more gift, you know.
Bedevi. Enam Bedevi. Bedevi.
Yes, the name is Bedevi.
Bedevi.
Yes, that's the name.
Thank you very much.
Bedevi.
I love the name.
From the great Agbozuma.
Hey,
Aha.
If you have to say China baby.
Not to say
Nyamiado.
Yeah.
What's the China baby? What's the China new?
Yeah.
But where fe?
China ni.
Ya kasa na ya hwe so bi akodam 1 year. Na adano na me friend.
There be say the obeka na be mu akodam.
There be o hwe sometimes aya dano na me friend na me se me koto smoothing. Ya ma me fa we twem wate. Na yesa meka. Mu wie so asa video we mu ntwa ma me. Ehu gia. Enya sa ka mu nti asempa.
E de na to wo.
And for
the first time in my life, I'm a communication, but me won't be that dear.
Sir.
But me nya caught some more crowd out.
She go be chimi defamation o.
I don't see why you dey.
Yeah.
Oh, so I wrote it.
This girl don't kill me. I think go be chimi defamation.
Ya chimi yeah.
That's why.
Ya 7 me defamation. Any who was who say ya 7 me? Oh, ya 7 defamation da. Oh, when ya say record ni bi da.
Baby, manya bi da o. Eh, record. Me manya bi da na anko. Say ya kan say Mustafa Ahmed.
Obey you say. Obey politics, obey some of these things is bound to happen.
I can't say now come baby because I'm come on.
Yes, 7 minutes na me dampema na me say,
why they say why a person?
Hey, me na be da.
It's when you court summons.
Easy
for defamation.
Na gifty that day me frown na me say me wo more me koto pineapple smoothie. What you say me to me any? I dey chance na me di. Nah, I didn't buy no. I say hello, is this I say please, I would like to confirm if this is a Fia Crenshaw of United Party. No, I'm sympathizing. I say I'm Oheneba Edusipoku, a lawyer of Reverend Charles Owusu.
Boy.
Charles Owusu?
Charles Owusu say me kaba.
Okay.
And I'm say, oh, Pacho, na letter na buy. I say based on my client's instructions, we have written the letter which I shall do send through the medium to you. I'm say ajeta.
Na yesi wakade.
Asembe. Be me say Sir John Ewole Achimota Forest man
forever no.
And me call you TV your friend said last week Thursday. And the couple of Reverend Charles Owusu din Owusu Bempa Reverend Bako.
Okay.
Unim na pa.
It didn't your familiar.
And then they letter you buy it. So they buy no. And I say, pay you force unim wasem can obi nkabima. And I'm a friend lawyer no. Now before I'm a friend no, require some confirmations and checks.
Yeah.
And I who say, Reverend Charles across some ne buy no kwasem pa. And some media houses ko clear no say,
yeah.
Sir John will lay bibia man. I'm a lawyer and so at church on letters. Until me nyasa confirmation no. Na I'm a friend lawyer, na catch a lawyer and say, in fact, I did not confirm. Man cross check me facts. Until me share no, me Fia Crenshaw. Me a cheche ne boso me 4,000 a meje. Me nika pray. Ti me pane chow. Asem we die. Se me kwa high lawyer. Now the back with your honey make kwa me pow chow. Na asem delay me time. It's what dear. And now no nye Yesu Christo ye no some fancha 77 times 7.
Oh so facha me.
Facha me. Na me se facha me pacho. Man kan ye kra.
Kan ye we dey nyina dey no better.
Me call media so for the whole week media bia make be a retracting statement.
Okay.
The first one was Accra FM. Monday me ye. It Charles Opoku Reverend Charles Mr. Man kan ye. Na oya dia me ye me fe. Me no lawyer ne kasa ye no Fred Charles back we no frame no say Charles say no sakra no. Onu mo pa onu wa na wo Alan Camper. MPP ahodwo ye di ye nia na ka fra me na bisa me mpe. Na Fia bra ya bra we MPP na wo sa kwakasa asem we na atamfo asenya me. Nti so se obeya ne sa obe redro dia me ni problem. Nti Charles me so facha me what but on no on the other side no.
Yeah.
What be many? One me munso ayedu because so next time me kwa I will do my thorough checks ye. Ebema my very credible and that is what you've installed in me now. And I'm very glad.
I love that. Why you someone say na man ka won frefre o.
Debi come in check so.
Ka won check it.
What you say? Yes, meka ne won from memo obi aye den. Ekebi. Baby a me kwaka ebia wo so na sa akwaka pache wa ebia nko baby aba me de na ko baby. Enti Reverend Charles me da se pa nya me sha wo ni lawyer Oyeneba Edusipoku this year ama me hu nkofo so but gifty we dey yen na me dey tu me hofo pa because unim ya samo ya do obitu mu 1 year ya na me dey suba na me say hey
nga wo so ya ko
anya sem
ke ba na wa hye
hey ka ukala yi
it's reverend me pa chebro asem me da se we dey acha me pa na wa ma me privilege ne say me nkona me nkoye the needful o nyasa we it's the next time no
those things are there to guide us as communicators
exactly
so because there was a time I was said you have a new marking as me buy ECG containers
okay
and I'm a back can so or a criminal I didn't add the word allegedly na enonso and na royal ladies so said
loyal ladies
so mu Edima bloggers, I can't dare.
Nkosuo.
I can't dare. So let me this morning use the opportunity.
So now say how they allege.
Yeah, Mami use the opportunity need to thank Minua Bema, Honorable Eric Agbana, MP for Ketu way north. Offer me, I'm on a medicine now. I catch them and say, oh yeah, Juma my NDC party, nigga Ghana mine now, but in communication, no. Some of the things you say on air, you need to be guided.
Exactly.
And obo me na so echere me niama very well. Enti ye nam juma we mu no ye ade bia na pa bia ye betena media no so ye juma ni de aboa party e de aboa ye man Ghana no. Enchere se ye nsua de bia ni de biara ye nsua de enti ye free head na kra we will still learn. We learn from each other. There is nothing like jealousy. There is nothing like enviness. And the Monsieur Fiaho, Esue Free Afranto, Esue Free MPP Niho, and the Enaya Nipa Baku. So far as Ghana is concerned,
I don't know, Frida, you can see we could do
very well. Very well.
Ghana for only said, yeah, no, Quayano, or dead,
you see, that is the beauty of politics. Any democracy now, you're fighting.
Yeah, I was a TikTok of one moody dear. You see. Dear mammy, Yachi, what's me the first lady Mua?
To see.
Now, I wouldn't say, Mitty, hey, so Miniscana me watch me pa, MPP Nina me friend.
That is how it should be.
MPP Nina me friend. I see if you bra. Hey! And so people who have been debating, you know, dear, tell not to me, friend, Panama friend.
Not at all, want to me yet. Ivan, but I see Auntie May. Yeah, Auntie May, yeah, for me. I any more,
yes, Annie, Manu, they are nobody.
Oh, sure. Now, I'm sure my menopa, Sabi Manusu Suminas, where are they? From a bonnet chemi, where bonnet cassia panty, me decasser, bonifacha and Zanamaka. Osha mamma and a yobia womb, and they said you see D first lady at them, yes, and a sabi manu could do me no, Tretze, no, and then one chi and said you see TNT, President Mahama Craft and the chin and Mrs. Somewhat you so you and you see this woman, I could not. Tina Medicasser bonifacha. When you could not, only they couldn't photo. And then no better TikTok na me copy so na me see ready Yehovah. Ready.
I don't know what
me more ni pada. Say you na masra boniface no. Me more ni pada. Me tia me fa ni padua e to. Ba me yan sama ma me ne kafa first lady ho. Na me kwahwe ba bi ode ne kunu ne te na wutimu se ne kunu no kura no odi ne wore. Wo dwen ne ho no. Ba de am ya no sa obema mu aso timi gya wo yire ma ne kwadi nsemu no sa no.
Ebia na obema no, he wasn't around. And
video back when I'm in here, yo. I got a page. I said, yeah, I agenda the number says NDC ni kwa cancer be no to send any yasam ne one. Or attack NDC ni no. She goes straight to the president. And to show the videos in na and your president Mahama first lady in Kwano do matem. And we share the kind of words that we use to Sabe previous. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumiane yiri Samira yentimi yusu sa words ne man da
exactly
yentimi yusu man da oyoba irrespective of the near maybe politically oh yeah yene nya adwen na de betimi aka chance yene wonya adwen ba yentimi mfa ne nipadua nyame abono no emfa nto ne ho emfa ni natem Ghana ye kwa ba bi ne yehwe o
it's very bad
ye kwa ba bi ne yehwe
na ya wo
eda no ma yawa Mohammed ma me na odidi matem a awa Mohammed be reposti ya na me ka say minim sa awa Mohammed ebia politics say but I least expected that from him so obe repost this video no
na awa no ye papa de
oh but me kwhwa ma me no number who say ma me na menopause on say menopause chi wa ya na
menopause enyo bia
so obia ne de ma me ne de ne so obia ya be sap ono ne de no e ba ya na ya tem de because asema me ka ma nka boni bi o me se ba o me ya incompetent also want to say anything.
I say competent word no man at the buy.
So Samira na the buy.
Yeah, I was say one day wo if you are chechire ni. Yen per time na yen be yi word bi ase ya use.
Just me
because you use ignorance NPP communicators don't understand.
You so what bon wa yes ya no dey.
You see. Yeah. Incompetent they don't understand. Oka cancellation Omunti asiye, reviewer. Omunti asiye. So I think they should come. Ye bege achire ediyama NPP communicators on some words. Debia we appear on TV and the media to
because
talk
incompetent.
So
the battery enya bon.
Enya bon debut enya bon. It's not say. Yes, what you say. So it's not ignorance.
That's specific job.
No, but one kasa na wodi atu ho so say unye. What you say. So I think they should.
No, we don't fit for that job.
So we should find a day to educate the NPP communicators on this words we have been using frequently.
Yes, I am encouraged by me as wa bomb you. Me so you incompetent.
Na say no kro mo nti as you.
Dem say no bomb be ye kakra. Ya mo so no ka mo pe no chen wa bon no.
They don't understand it.
Nyame ne nyina boafo.
Amen.
But yeah, before I
Reverend Charles
Opoku
Charles
Owusu.
Yes.
Ya da wasesa wode ye bone ya che yen.
Yes, repa.
Na woni ama ne ya no kat into dia. Yeso yanim anya de. Yanim agro no ma anya de. We. Afia ka ye me ya sure say wo da fie kra asere kakra ansa na ko esa.
Oh, I know me dey share the lawyer so you've done that before.
Entia no ano.
We come back ko mo na mo the makolanch no matuaka
na twa video bre me
na matwa video
so
the way feature
say me nikumase
so yeah China ni
say ma card ya wo buy intercontinental o ko for dia bitie
sister enenta bi eni ho kai say President John Mahama ebe boy kokko say ye ndidi ye didi a ye ndi ye
so pocket
enti President Mahama kan say me nche bia na ye hu say ye nua be ma Francis ye bo ajekum
Francis,
video say
meeting
correct patch. Let's say the resetting is resetting at every corner. Nia ube din so ye church money nyina.
Na ye bo anya de resetting be.
There bio enye ye bo amen say oh na so obo reset in our system. I don't know again.
Ya ehu hia o.
Ehu hia.
Men kan say ehu hia na say be ode finance person get credit.
Dey me can say President Mahama emre bi be chire ye nia was say ye di anaju endi benku emu ye du
na komode mene
enkodi indomie sa aniama for your health inti what you say
noodles indomie be brand
indomie okay noodles endi noodles what you say na menye tofu menye yi kidney failure ani sa aniama ade galam say kra say ye nsuo ye no me ma ye kidney ni niama enti President John Mahama oye omampanyi pa odwen wapomodin ho nti wabe chire osa niama ba ko mienu enti anche bia na ye hu se ye nua be mo system ni mu dada o but President Mahama kan sa asem ni wie ye pe e no kan say aish e was say me ye den
me tap your glory no
very well let no tap President Mahama glory ni mu as enesha baby odi ye dru as oman me sure brantie no ne kasa je sia me be no mu zo wa bonte kra na me sro me a me ka makple wo fie dada di o ba na se me be ka na me dwon se
time
you understand
they say ya check it
it's very making us check ourselves when it comes to what we will eat and all those things yama me kra je sia ma ya cute enti Francis nyame nhira why na ejuma wo ye di abo Ghana fo no omo pese omo destroy career no forget
you forget you
forget them Nkosuo aga na Ghana no obi nyame che obi talent ho na obi pese ose no Ghana sa na yete me kura me ka ho enti forget you obi a ye da waseme ejuma pa wo ye
all right if you are share yan common say I think it's from Monday conversation and namu from 20 years jail term I dey ma chama want to me say wako edietia me person me quote article no proper so that it won't be like me the imagine and air camp and this is at 703 2006 that is amended act 2019 former attorney general Godfrey Dame LED Emma wo mo SSA emra that is at 70399 subsection 2A and B that a person who without a license granted by the minister undertakes a mining operation contrary to provision of this act acts or instigate commands counsel procure solicit or in any manner purposely aid, facilitate, encourage, or promote any act of contravention of a provision of this act, in respect of which a penalty has not been specified, or contracts a non-Ghanaian to provide mining support services. Teme pacho ushe na or say minister Emma concession na opeso di mo bi fufra emra no kire say sign ko minister ho na kwa ka kire ne say minister concession na wo de ma me no me pese me twa bi ma gifti na minister assign document na afa ayen krata ansa na gift etimi akọ wo concession no so akọ ye adwuma saa mra we na wontumi ebu so na wode ne concession ye de ama no samna boy e de ma illegal e ma ko ye adwuma e wo so and I think count in ye nyina ya kan aha so
yeah
MPP say a political minority say ombeko appeal in fact conversation there ye nyina ye ni
mami cha wetie for ne wahwefo na mi chia UP ebusua United Party plus UP plus na minchia adofo nyina na menta His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and Danase. It was sanity and a discipline. Out of day back on my new the resetting agenda no. I feel na me who the far as a normal beer taking place recently. Na make na sa question so. Na mabo judge na otsina won't me asem no so. Mabo na baso kese. In fact, or a very bold judge. Adia na eteki ebimu years. Na omodejeje sebi etanso na etabon no. Wama sadia no eko. Waseti example bi wo system nimu a isi obi abeye steady. And wama very solid judgment a efin biye ni ho. Judgment no so we read ya. Emra no enye judge ne na chichire to obetoye. Aban bia baso a ohwe ne ekoso wo system no mu no wa mende emra ne bi. O mendia na wo judge a wo beba ana lawyer wo beba no eno na be guide o na wo dia ye adwuma. Samra ya ena kufuo be amende ya ohun se your forest emoa enua nsase mo se no. Inti ma me men amende no me fight galamsey yi me amende no na me nye no 1 to 3 years. Samra ya kufuo amende ni ya na do dankwa kufuo ado so ba ya obeka say Ghana force me ye to trust him. Ghana force me fa bone nche. Ghana force me shota so metabon. Inti ene sadia me prove ya che Ghana force me so. Inti samra no me so me amende no akọ 25 to 15 years. It's a wow, Obekwa kwa ye brentro ma ye de ato ho se. Mo bia nkomu no ye de to ho no. Na okwa kokumo mu awom. Samra ni diu. Wa kwa akotwa nnua wom. Samra ni diu. Wa kwa akose nsuo asase wom. Samra no ediu. It's ma memfa nko 15 to 25 years. Na nanado. Opese ono so pese sanity. Eba system ne munti. Oye ne sa. Na se judge ne gina so. Ama ne judgment a bone be na judge na ye. Judge ne nyamra into Madam Audrey, Justice Audrey. Na me sure wate we a bad time. Na judgment na kra na ya rap mama no was very lenient. Very very lenient. But no me de be so why because na kra no lawyer want to me baba court ene.
He's already in court.
I want to Baba court.
Baba court.
Ezem Bank there.
No, today is Tano in
Rim Forest. No.
Ezem Bank because I learned so almost went to me.
Ezem Bank there ni just so say pre-bargain.
Went to me a meeting.
Yeah, yesterday.
It's not just a Tano there no so da ho. And then also the same mrano and the down 20 to 15 years. The same thing the down. And yeah, asama be. Ni just sama ya rehosem. And metumi aka say eye awrehosem in the sense say yinina eboye koko.
Yeah.
So far as ye politicians ye politics ne dey asem wey ye hu wom adusua de wom emaye especially political appointees current ones ebo mo koko papa because enne the same rana ye ni agi say emra ye adwuma wo system ne mu achi obi a chi na betumi acho na mehu ade bi wo system ne mu sisi a ya on says MPs obi anko radio any TV so why here it's a maku yes ade bi ikoso na men kan na obi nsan kwachi me content but ade bi ikoso me ma hate amun ko radio just say Sami Awuku and I ko UTV what is say sisi a for your kasa what is say abuji na po kasa hey koso na me de say as a discipline no so no check how ankofo kasa because of politics and yes sir enko bia sorry because of for ye MP no obekasa free we obi anya na hwe ene kofu be ba munyina yedin omo yedin because ye simple you force say asawa atwa woto a wonya dai unri ntreja unri entreja utumi fa office emeye normal emfata entia the ordinary Ghanaian any Oman no ya wontumi asemi on me ufa ne two faces one boni a wubedi 2 enipa a wubetia ne naso ene kasa ebe obeka want to make judgment no a revolution and a new dawn for the MPP. Oh true my study my kuko me bebre me na fofo bebre MPP me say MPP yes me hu nyame na me tell me ho wahu bebre nti me no modi nkoma no pa wi anumre any day and I can say it to say ya me ni MPP ni bi di nkomo me friend na me say hey asema be there asem me hu say 90% MPP for ya mo the power say every also the 90 99 MPP ni na ko 99% of MPP omo there because it's a new dawn and a new hope for them to start all over and no maybe be again because ya he kasafi e MPP mo kasafi se penny start kasafi what do you expect Nkwalani to do they will copy and do the same and that is what Chairman Wood to me was doing in MPP and no na ama MPP asay atitia pansam ebuo bie nim ebepem ene enu no for me na MP akwasinti otumi nya board ekotena Angel FM ka say Chairman Wood to me na say MPP munjeli no Chairman want to me boni a wedi wo MPP munti no akwasi nti na aka o a chairman of the MPP munjele no se waye boni a munjele no because was say MPP and ewiase se wonye sika na se wuti adwuma anasa wo fa namfofo a aya fa nyansafo etwa wo hia enyansafo a wo ko wayward a obeka se honorable baby a wo koi enye hwe mame fa wo fa keke a wanya ne baby ko enye example on my FM so interview honorable Kennedy na honorable o kwa na wo fa keke dia to oh my FM no mo ye free so no mo di bibia beto
omo ye den
oh my no ya kwatu oh my FM no mo de young girl no
station
because that time no na Kennedy or off
wayward
na want to media kwatena the media so na kan na hene ba ne omo ma ga honorable and so ya me no me no wa ye adwuma wo media no mu acha sabi wonnim nyansa wonnim ubebo nkofo ho ban a wo pe omo ye no se me kwa wayward abaka chem say afi atwesan na nye twesan but they never did that for chairman because sabi omo ankasa no nyansa di nyansa any loyalty di loyalty chairman want to know mo twa ne wo ahia nia no obi ampena samo no bia se no mo pena sama o
I think I agree with you
e komo betinetine no wo no ma bia o ye ho me shia chairman want me wo baby because in nanim pain say chairman your people and the party will betray you last day na ka se me boa na fe ogira ho hwe menima o so kwotena ho aye susu bo machi last day na ye kwa judgment no na lawyer wanwane
Biane o the back graduation
last day na ye kwa judgment no mo aye chi omo kwotena form no where were they obi anko
ho graduation
also kwa graduation they betrayed him last day and betrayal kesia pa mo sandia mano John JFK Justice Kobia press conference or no. It's a betrayal to chairman want to make big time because when him say chairman na sabi wa kasana you were gonna ko na MPP den ho ne kasa fini ade a wo de ba party ne mo no enko betrayal kesia pa o masandi ama ne say enra me who say minority asha black e dia ko parliament ya chama who to be wawu
onwi
na dia ne black when you bra wo sha dey
koko
it's na me catch em boss say ade no ma sha red na mo be sha black into chairman nankasa ne ya bona wuto no any party abona wuto why do you wear black she koko ni ehu say eni bra asoja weni asoja ni braba boko jai ni ehu say weni abre in solidarity with chairman but say we she tuntuma enu ti na make say it's a new door and a new hope for the MPP they know they are aware MPP for nankasa mo ya aware say chairman want to me kwa okwe ebe boa e ma ya start ye no ma fufuro bi ebe boa na ya tumia sone ye kasa to ye be boa na no ma bi a ya nya nkofo bi a ye tietie omo na so no because some of the machination no ni nyina want to me na hihye e ma nkofo no mo kwa execute we na ode ya lan chairman ten na people for ma me ka security bi ncham wa lan chairman ten papa no kwa ba mi so nimba mi ni ma no
no no ba wuni
mi ma steady no mi ni ma no anyway a secret free a make catch MPP for mo pom ni so mo pom mo ni so ala ko de chairman na ote ho no ni nyame no e nsuo any tender into the more papa ni no nsuo no a wetia ne na so the more wunya amane the more awuso a wetia ne na so no wunum nsuo no e dware no the more wunya amane nti upa wetia ne na so enum nsuo
and I better survive it.
Auntie, Miss me a poor me them out. To quite over survive it. Opa numusio because the more wunumusia what wunim say what here a lunch maintain national. The more ya wunya amane the more papa no nso num nsuo dware no the more wunya amane anya ha na mecheche omo atia papa ne na so a omo akonsotwem Ghana fo anim anya ha Ghana fo onim na okansem bi o se wontumi menya obone bia na so hweye na me na me so wonsa ede wo ba politics aboa mo wanya sa agina bia no na wutumi koka se wo girls ala no kwa da bia me ka se na la campaign ye ase me wo se girls bia ko na campaign girls mba won kire de na lie beg da bia me ka na wo kwatena ho e ka se wo girls na say na wo twan track sie ade to papa yi so a onum so ebenyawo odware ebenyawo so onum so ebenyawo inti secret na mdenti nsuo kra ye ala nyam ko hwe because ewiase no obia wona ebo na chidomo obia wona ne maame edi gya no kwan ne papa di gya no kwan abusia ne gya no kwan inti se ya no kasa no ebi na ye twa me letter me de tu me hofo no inti na se ye kono obia betu no hofo eno nti na me se judgment eye ye nyina ya ye huwom and me sense so biem. This is the resetting I was expecting. And aba tribunal no so nya den emrantem. Tribunal na this government epese de bana ya papa John ya run say ya papa Bawumia ekoye ho press conference no me te so obekasa kra na me kasa obeka economy ho asem na ka Bawumia na emre lord ya ka fa ho be
Bawumia speech me say
but because of what has gone on no NDC buy ontumi ka economy asem da ontumi kan and ya to me no obi biara obeka tribunal ho asem against obe final fault with date no nipa ko no ye ri obi obekasa against the tribunal obekasa tribunal na nye obe final fault with the tribunal na ye this government dey ba no enipa no is a thief so wo wa asem kan for suggestion ebra tribunal no so mo de ne composition aba enti composition a wo fi say ye ni say a ebeboa no na wo de aye dey wo de aba what suggested say to aso ma na mpanyumfo de akwa bimbi mu no mo de ahyem. But if you fight against corruption, too like you dey be fight corruption na. Unye wi wo ye den. It's the MPP for I don't know many MPP lawyer ba akushia na me ka chen say lawyer. Tribunal ya wo kaseti minim say free wo mu. Because minim nipa ba ya wo ye. But you chose speaking notes amount. O candidate atu nenum asem. But you have no choice. It's down to say ye yesi beka. And no ma eti wo credibility so. And I have no power as me cause as am the chair. And it's the truth. Because MPP is a party as if say right now no almost so corruption so. And then now best so corruption so. Is it to say yes so be a politics and san when you sika na?
That's the question.
Sana yes so that is the picture they are painting outside. That is the picture. As you see, omu painting check Ghana for. Na ka judgment we ba ye chama want to be asama me take we twa ma won poni say ya chama want to me sama boy wana okwhye ye no otin the task force ama task force na kun obi they killed somebody what trespass said they will kill you awo omu barrier no see barrier you dare not trespass so won come mu a it is anoma when you na kwaso the same forest reserve no enzema obi ramu kokun akrantie ye jeli ni 3 years na da ye bi so ya wamra ordinary Ghanaian na ye wamra wama politician and then say nya be kwakoye politics
na mra na
akavaye it doesn't work like that you are ordinary person na yeah enka mo baba bonta be ka say a political judgment no a fair judgment. And ne cases no me no say me ensa da wa dey twa no and minimum say more cases wo ho a ya eba it you must say
wontumi kuro ye
dabi amu na denti na bi nkasa biem me kan wonti ase
e what do you call me ti ase
e bi nkasa biem and sami e hwehwe no because say no muka power is striced
tomorrow is pregnant
na pregnant about what ba na be ma ka da bia na ba woni e wo pe dabi
but yesterday too was pregnant
yesterday was pregnant me the video bit to Facebook.
And then we are one.
Yeah, 101. Me the video me wrap it up. Me the video bit to Facebook wall. Facebook wall. 2001 and I'm yes a video no. Omo the directives by yet bachiche alankon men show placards men show way of a candidate and now omo the bawomia de ni chema want to me the lead at the bar akwesidaye last akwesidaye of Malaysia 2001 and I'm yes a video ne say my yes a dey am disqualify chema want me na mon disqualify bawomia omo efi on say disqualification about automatic. About automatic. And tomorrow has always been pregnant. Tomorrow they be on him. One down. I want get one. The last week yeah, 1-on-1.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
It is a two. But two I NGB.
Say debut. Say pregnancy. No, it is not meant for everyone.
It's not meant for everybody.
And a Postinos who is not meant for everyone. What does it?
The table hotel.
MPP for Didi Matem. But you see, the MPP hates the truth.
Yeah.
And you see all those things that are going on. If I were the NPP leadership, and can I was say to me, ye pan say. You bet to me a free party leadership no at Nasi na say no and I nim say there is always mistakes mistake ni ho a correction ni ho na nka ya Nasi na ya bobo mu adwe ho ni ama ya ye den ya ye twemu a amwa yen as a political party na amwa Ghana for e was say your free leadership no it now but you see anytime I speak, I say there is no leadership in MPP. But who counsel? No, must say you are a baby with a sharp teeth. But these are the truths they have to know. Say obi who an kanchrewa. You wouldn't know the damage the thing is causing in the party.
Exactly.
What is here? You see, political parties know yes. Every time be a call for your internal elections. Yeah, call for your elections. I be ye impenny for there are always fractions. But we are your penance and quine be so. At the end, you now come. Yes, of course, there are people who will not agree to come on board. But we need any wakasa, any amnamoa will bet no, and no ne bed ding crofoni be ye den, ebeba on board. But as it stands now in NPP, there is nothing like that. So they should forget to say they are coming to win election this 2028. They should forget it because Sebio, one went to me and pepania and pam. Ubeye de akopama mobi o wabonti. You understand? Ubeye de akopama mobi o wabonti. And you see the issue of Chamawun to me no didn't start today. It started the very day the former president Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo why Sebi Papa Boni are all kata ne maso. And then the NPP themselves, we have friends in NPP, they tell you say the former president Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo pays your friend is or pay loyalty. Oh, your lawyer demand dia ni a pay bi obey den obey amount. So he was shielding Nema. As a me mami Grace ye talk bedema. I am maybe a meshanu me ya de boni a enye obi bebo me o se o ye me ba na wache me ahye na ya ase. What is here? Sana na Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ye ni former appointees any ye binumu around him. And the people around him no inso a oyo omosanu they didn't realize say Papa Boni ni ye bi to me di nsunsu aso bi ye den ebrewo because one owo wo ma na sa wo nyini a ni awudwi nyina ne se metete me ma no daachi mo mo abeye panyimpa ebia me ni ho a omo beye den omo be hwe echire di amame but the legacy Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo left behind for Nemano wasn't a good one. It wasn't a good one at all. And no now was Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia should learn from that. But he never learned from that, and me say he will ever learn from it. Because and then no operating who so obey the presidents, operating who so be leader of the NPP party. And there is no way I can no correct na obey den obeji atum. Now, ya wo kromu ha. Chama won to me so original and so say the whole Ashanti region. Now who is John Mahama? Now John Mahama kra oba. I was so
was to keep permission.
Yes, the almighty Otumfuo. Or see, or no one a palace, or no so one a
kingdom.
Now can say akunya tuntum de becho.
You understand? And me, Meshia Dio. Now, no Meshia Chama to me. Yesterday, I was saying it on a sister station. He's like, I have learned my lessons. And you know, one person I want him to learn from this. And yet, Nakola na Odinechi Goka.
The other Coca hospital.
Is it Coca or what? Coca. You see?
Okasa boom 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 boom.
What he has here? Because he learned it from the boss. Just a boss kasa yenye. But I want to put on record say, enya kasafina chama want to make katia obi enti na omo che no. Emra ne ni chama want to me aye den. Enya. Let's all get this straight. Say emra ne ni chama want to me aye den. Enya because okay, the Minerals Commission Act, no, any Lands and Resource Act, now, the Act 703, ex-repefe says, who need licenses and kotu gala. Now, who wiensua, who were licenses, na say, ebia, me nuaba, na me nuaba, maybe na me pesa me yeden. Me din licenses ni mana na me pesa onu shutu gala ni bia. Wasa me din come back to the ministries and a minister or whoever is in charge. Na ni pani yeden. On who say osi masin so ebe come ho ayeden aye adwuma no. But in this case ya concession site na ye kire no ya udru ho no ma excavators work concession site no so bro 30.
Yes 900 and something.
You see a bro 30 udru ho no ma the damage and destruction caused on the land to the people of Sama Boy or say me ya na me Sama Boy no. The distraction for the first time in the history of Sama Boy, you show to turn and say, yeah, the place got flooded because of Galamsey. Yeah, can MPP force ya Galamsey into na ya jelly chemawun to me. Na niya na Nkosuo assassin so no ya daddy. What is the botanical name for illegal mining? Isn't it Galamsey in our local dialect? The botanical name for illegal mining in our local dialect no Galamsey. So me enti a MPP for no omuti ho na omu defend say enye Galamsey what is say in the attorney general judge report no ya trust say chamawun to me akoye Galamsey who call site ho our evidence shows say ye Galamsey no mo ye den etu wasase no so if it is not done by chamawun to me but he gave power and approved to nadam for no say onkonye Galamsey. So no MPP should sit anywhere and defend say anya Galamsey inti na yeche chama to me. It sia yemrano na ya ene uko hospital one of the wards uko see department uko see uko hono me asefem kidney.
Yeah.
Kidney problem.
First, no many obi a wenya kidney and not say nipa no watu kwa abrochire.
Anana didi so wenya sika no
wenya sika na wo fufuo 10 cedi wato enam 2 billion eguso. No really di basa but eneno because of Galamsey ye won kola ye wo omo nensa. And then because of Galamsey a man for at the age of 18 years 17 years enya kidney failure. And then you sit here and defend this. Yeah. Me adana ye jelly chamawun to me na ye marry because me nipa.
Oh yeah.
He can be my husband. Emotional. Yes. He can be my husband. He can be my boyfriend. He can be my father. What is it?
You want to mean it?
So age-wise, so 50 years and I'm a on to me woman by the end of the day no obey me your father.
Obey my your brother penny.
Very well. Very well. What I see, I got very emotional. The questions I started asking myself, ne say, yeah, politics ye nyina ye wo niso ade hu said that we will take over public offices. And ye kwatena public offices na ye nya sa to me na. How are we going to utilize it? And as people who are in public offices today, no, you see, what we are pleading with you, especially NDC appointees, they say, see, you can make all the monies, but make sure sure say public office no, it is not for your personal gain. Public office is not for your personal gain. Nana do danko apren so e no ye law, e pass law, e di man appointees for say omunko to galamsey wo forest reserves.
That law no dey amwa kra o.
And Ebiani, and I say, Chama, the almighty Chama would to me, who was riding in his V8, who was riding in his, your friend is saying, Rolls Royce and all those things, who was showcasing gold bars on national television. Say, you see, Chama was and your liquido, a solid money. A solid money. Where you go, no, mammy, show, Messan Yibi account, Messan Yibi account. Yes, and also say, Messan to me, Yibi account. Today, he is riding in a prison officer's bus to court, in a prison uniform to court. Odu Hanumane, Bessa, Nataria Nediamano. And see, we all have to learn from this. Mom, we are accounting to the people. We are resetting the country. We are resetting the mindset of other political parties. But that doesn't mean say na see reset no. Yen so that be ye baba betina ha kan ye ho asem ya say. What you see? So we should learn from what is going on. It is an example. Aya seti ediama ye nyina. And then again, it should go to the NPP youths. Ninam social media and at the tables would 10. So a metal table, a dadua table, a plastic table. I don't know. Minim table they are talking about. And tomorrow is pregnant. Yes. Ninsen wo hopa. Ninsen ya de pa. Anyankupon ye den or boy. But at the end of the day, in this case, no, ye can't tomorrow is pregnant. That is why there are options. Obi wo ho peninyin no at the age of 20 years. Obi nso wo ho peninyin no at the age of 30 years. Obi nso wo ho a onya 40 bro so ansa na nyame dom no nyinsen. Enti se wo nyansa na wo pa wo nyinsen ni ntama, you utilize your brains. God has given us knowledge. Ede kan ye kan brabo ni ho nyina. That is why all the time we need to be using our senses when you are holding a public office, when you get power. Power no amane kwasa ha o ebi mu ne kosa lai eto abama awo enti ne woni ye nyina me maame ene kan na asem abrabo na ye bo no se unnam fom kura na wuti abrabo na ase wo so wo sre asase ansa na wodi wo nan asiso me maame ne kan asem ne di tu mitiri mu enti de bia me nama in politics so asem it rings a bell in my mind because the very people who will be hailing you? Enam, you are doing well. Bedevi, you are doing well. They are the same people. Omobeka said, jail him. Go. And then, Samidi Manue si krakra, no him saying before Mum Pachama won't to me as him.
They are making matters worse.
You see, they don't love the man. They only liked him because in politics, no me call for a program, na me come make his statement you were in politics. Ye hia obi a oye timid. Ye hia obi a nano ye den. Ye hia obi oye greja. Ye hia langard fo. Ye hia obi a ewo politics mo. Enti at the moment ye nya obi oye langard, ye nya obi a nano ye den. Wo de wo ba they will use you. Wo de wo ba at that point now they will use you. So Chama want to me use himself as a sacrifice and anoye den. Use himself to say he's a galamsey kingpin. And see, omun yusu no. E hono omun ye sika from galamsey. Chama want to me na MPP for yusu no. Edi nya sika in galamsey. And at a point, the president realized he was failing the fight of galamsey. That is Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. He was failing the fight of galamsey upon all the Operation Vanguard. Yesike ko mwa cow leg ni wine leg ni nana anye jumano. That was when he came to amend ta art no. From 1 year, 3 years no to how many years? 15 to 25 years. Send ye be ya Ghana for be who say, oh, papa no galamsey fight no oye den oye ade ba she no onye she. And you see, ade na who feel say it is slapping your own people you were covering at the time. So today, Nanado should sit back and be bowing down his head in shame. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo should be bowing down his head in shame because of what he did. And they should tell Ghanaians that Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and the MPP failed the fight in Galamsey. What has he failed? Poto. Today, why should we sit here and be talking of, say, Sika Asebi, Sami Jensi, any profit, every gold board? No, he should go and use it to reclaim lands. We shouldn't be discussing that money can be used for bets.
Reclamation.
You understand? Very well. You see, so and no was say Ghana for who said Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and the MPP failed this country. And see, if you are a youth activate today, thinking of a political party, shouldn't the option is never MPP. The option can never be MPP, and it will never be MPP any day. Today, we are here discussing. Say a friend is any finance minister cry a day. Hey, Gani, why should we be discussing this? We will come to that topic.
Yeah.
What is here? So the MPP, I don't think they should be shouting at this moment.
Okay.
What they should be doing is we call something is it a remission in law. Yet you be now on here. You can go and plea a plea bag against a friend. So appeal, appeal. That's the word. You can go and appeal. Or appeal we are. And me personally, I believe and I know Ghanaians are going to give the mandate to the NDC again come 2028. Now, whoever will be the Attorney General at the time, whoever will be a judge at that court, will definitely be waiting for them. Sani ebeya obe to me etie omo asem se emrane makwan se yenti 20 years no so biomedi mo. It is how they package their appeal to the court. What he has here. But as it stands now, many say the ordinary Ghanaian will be happy say or more better say MPP for appeal na yebe yi chamawu to be appeal because we need to account to the people. You remember John Dramani Mahama said on one of his campaign trains, say we are coming to go after the Galamsey kingpins. And today we are winning the fight of Galamsey by setting an example by putting in jailing one person. One person, Medimanu say they are mentioning that the likes of Yamin and Abanga, and I want to put on record here say, Chamawu to me case no ye 9 months 14 days and a year investigations. Ekika nyama bomu we ya kan say we nkan say me kan say me ye say sana ye bedru baby ayaye den ye duri. So if the NPP and any other ordinary Ghanaian FE said John Mahama, any Irokwana, all the investigative agencies are not fast-tracking the issue of Yamin and Abanga. If they have solid evidence, before you bet Jelly Obino, it depends on solid evidence like we had in the issue of Chemawun to me. No, they should provide it to help aid, fast-track the work of Iroko and other corruption-fighting agencies. But then again, it should be put on records again, say, it is the president, His Excellency, Kwame Dramani Mahama, and now on one case, Ekwale said, yes, Ekwale said they should investigate his own national executives. And he's not shielding anybody. So if an NDC appointee or NDC executive is found guilty doing Galamsey, yeah, the Obeko, and your main count be Sikano, and your main simple.
Efia, I may assure say not follow special prosecutor. Neniam Okekaye say US former attorney general say why na Kenofriata Kofan lawyer ewo hono. Or not the America was say on finding any criminal aspect ewo special prosecutor charges our day book Kenofriata. And for that reason, no resident permit no say no one common no muguso moody ya granting about I think it's tradition no komo and I could pay on and no special prosecutors hey or like a jurisdiction so Baba say Kenofriata any for and so na ko fugitive extradition be
yeah say yeah accept say at this moment we've been played by the special prosecutor.
Yeah.
We've been played. What do you mean? Why you talk, Bele? Ghana for nyina papa na jimi we've been played flat. Ada na make kasa. We yeah, it's an issue. Give to, aren't you sick and tired of this issue? We are sick and tired of this issue, yeah. We are sick and tired. Why are you cockroach the drum? We've been playing the amphibian a year with him we play yate. Now, Ghana for we play no. It's not over. You were quiet, yes, I am for your fashion.
Yeah.
Party now. I didn't pray as finance minister. Yeah, under normal circumstances, wouldn't say in politics or parliament, no more tradition be wo. Obi or ya ranking member our parliament, no.
Yeah, one ya o ta.
No na ya or better be a minister for sad the corner or down no.
Yeah, sure.
What you say? To say foreign affair, ranking member was
Okujetu.
Finance, the ranking member was Atoforson. Agree the rank edit so and that ranking member that tradition no ya papa John Dramani Muhammad ya ye adwuma ama enne safo ni nyina ekita mo respective position na role mo play wo parliament ho including Sam George. The ranking member was Akoto for finance at that time and na Nkosuo Akoto na ke so ye finance minister. Iti esa Ghana for ye bisa ye ho se edi adinti na tradition da ho na when the tradition no so na ufa ho kofa wunua kanoforiata a onko parliament da onya ranking member da ye hu ne ho ayi bia wo mu a excuse amode ma ya ne se of finance campaign na amode ne ba ye finance minister and no na de bia me gina so kase sa corruption na ekoso a MPP people are proud of it, you know. Sa corruption no calculated something. They sat down and planned it. Say
opposition you
exactly. They sat down and planned it. Say yenya power. Ye beye say ye do we beto ha. Na mom ye wi a esunsun so say na beba na ba say ya say na ye beye. Yeah. The ordinary Ghanaian took quite broach. How many years has done when your green card? How many years you pass on when your resident permit? We are broad, a big crowd to make the sikafi a fee a commano.
Yeah.
Send your bayer or the best sustaining no. But our finance minister and do 2 years. And do 2 years in po, yes, when your green card. And none of me who ye. I didn't hear because Donald Trump. And the policy Biaba said, who are $5 million, NASA we invested into their system to make you stand a chance of getting green card. Into a dear nature say, Sadi ni bin Nkosuo.
Yeah.
A dear nature say, na calculation. Say do say na me kwa OSB mekraw. Mekraw say me ko. Into OSB or ya say papa no oko.
Viewers away.
And OSP, looking at what Martinamidu did to Mother Serpent. Nanado Martinamidu, Etini di Mother Serpent, and your Martinamidu ni OSP abraswa, and Casadi ni yentida, sa close no, yentida, Mother Serpent, Nanado no de tono. What as a next OSP Nanado, on consulting the bush and France or the Omaba.
Tell no, yes, a gabinipo.
What yes, yeah? On your mobile dream. It's OSP. No nimpa ni abakoso onim se papa yi ko wonim se papa ne ko no OSP and na wunya asema sa wo de kodan yoko na yoko akoche no tama wonim se papa ne ko no sa time no na wonim se no ma fi bi akoso ada no wan kobo yoko amane
still sa time yoko no na so adaso ye in charge
na sa yoko na mo wo ho it had then no wan kobo yoko amane na yoko an rush to the airport an koche no an ko stop no eno na da no menya PC ameka say Ramanacha ono no wama yati yoko nkan Yoko e wo ho ba ne ye hu dwuma omudi ye hu ade omoye ono na wodi yoko e put Ghana on the map in terms of fighting corruption na ye hu de bia ye beti ekro we o machi obi politician we wadi ne ye hu se ekro we fight corruption na Ghana ye nti ye nka yetumi jeli obi yetumi ma obi death sentence e wo kro bi su Korea himfa China na Ghana ye nti ye nka Ramanacha baby a wonyame hraw Because at that time, na Yoko boss cry nim ni deny wine. MPP abraso na wine. Ya wunim. Na wa ye no wunim
na na me nkrofo bo ha omunya vibrant wo shede mo ade mo ye.
Enti OSP. What you say? Time Kenoforiata akono. Now Yoko wo ho.
Yeah.
And then one prompt Yoko say hey, can betu kwan ni. Say. Because intelligence wise, Ghana, our security system no, edu baby a tight, we are credible. It's no munim so betu kwan. Wunim. Or crowd, or sure letter crack or my chief of staff, remote parry, so to so you know. It's how many minutes will it take you to call Yoko to tell Yoko? So we've been played. And they calculated that they say ye be wiani kumnia saini gane. San omo ye on my planet the alleged Japadia book ne wom. They stated in it you will have to have the commanding height over finance, economic, and then even when Nana goes into opposition, we call forward paragraph 5. Forward of the book control. Yes, even when Nana goes into opposition, we still have to have the commanding height there in the alleged Japadia book. The won't Google na It's we've been played flat, but I could try a debate to your Mokanye Ghana for Munti and I'm so. And I'm a far Uber driver, I'm a catcher on the May I drink. Say you better go MPP party, no. I'm a catcher, no. Because I know when I'm a finance minister nearby and a walk. Yan can't say a jail, every crowd background and ask some young go to know you're innocent. Not Ghana for we say, oh, Mamma, yeah, when you way, but who got it? Now, moon for lawyer, or for lawyer, oh, aye. Now, lawyer name a can't say, me nippani innocent. Now, OSP, so the BR new story. Now, you're the taxpayers' money, you the OSP car. You're the money, Sikani, the Chianica. What you say? It's the only punishment. I say, you're the political party now, almost so catase, shasono, almost say with Samsono, almost so dream sono. The only punishment, and they say, you be good party, no, the party, that's no opposition for a very long time. It is Isiano, MPP, Metomamo, PNC, Nisi people, Padier. Mupe muni ya monka because PNC Nisi people, muni bako. Thank you. Mupe ya henya mo kano. And then you be work it because right now you be gumoya de you be guno. Na ya mama to opposition for a very long time. UP, you be se kakai.
Gifty, yeah.
PNC,
PNC, yeah.
I ring go bit. Yeah, I ring go bit, mama. Gifty good. Also, sure.
Oh God.
Go bit also me. Also, there we get away. Yeah.
Because the PNC I can't ring go bit.
But I'm now.
But not the cow.
Omutu no.
And I see people I can't.
Aka ajia baako bi a yede ne concert wo guy ya me refini dimpo
it's a way baako
yeah the issue of Kenoforiata has still been a fugitive by OSP but I was say niama baako mienu bi I was say yehu since I am aspiring to be a law student any lawyer idea also all the time we read about yemra no any that of outsiders foreigners of mra no ba adia baako a was a Ghana for United as you said OSP we di ehwiamo as a country before I remember the law aspect no we di ehwiamo but in as much as say we di ehwiamo no president ankasa ba out abeka said Manye Njojo na sa because na me dey make I say Manye Njojo no yeah, man, it's time because if you're a what he has here, yeah, he is doing something now. Or bet to me, Eddie, your friend is saying, "Euphoria tired." Abba, and I nim. There were times or back out ebe catch a brief here, but you see, they who briefing because Ghana for Jojo no. No president can say my Jojo no, but Ghana for Jojo no. Now so on my feedback, bio asking what is happening in the camp of the OSP ni. But David is an immigration judge, and I don't see why he, as immigration judge, ono no be ka kire ye Ghana fo ni say lawyer no o be ka kire ye say ono no nia OSP atro e de aba no ohun boni bia e wo mu boni be no ohun wo mu one he should know say almost style of writing charges against people no it is not that of Ghana's own what is here and no also ohun one I say multipolar system no is what we are practicing. We are not practicing a monopolar system no over there. So he should know say our style of writing charges against accused person no, is different from theirs. So he cannot change yenye DNU to theirs. And in Ghana no, when they write a charge in a charge sheet no, we don't add evidence to it. Yeah. And no was said David no then oh now countries are developed. They are not the only country. They have to come and tell us that we should go their style. What he has here. So in any case, no, this is what Ghanaians need to understand. Say immigration lawyer or say judge, free America David your friend he is not supposed to tell us say we should go their style. One, we are only calling say seniana yedi abutrika edi abromo they should also give us kenoforiata. Nti waso muno muti say. You get the point. Now we still have people they are looking up to say yedi omobe bromo. The life of Daniel Yusuf mo say yedi omobe bromo. But if you are not ready to give us Oforiata and you are here justifying why you are not going to give us Oforiata. Why then do we also give our people to you? Because one, when we give our people to you, you don't give us evidence, Amwenya. We only keep faith as Ghanaian lawyers or Ghanaian justice system. They say we have your friend is saying faith in you, like the collaboration. As a country, until we keep faith. Yeah. But in any time when we also start asking for evidence, you see how the whole thing will look like. Yeah. What is here? So the whole thing, no, me who say OSP didn't help us. One, that is one. We did hear him as Ghanaians because initially he knows to say Kenoforiata at any time will be leaving the country. That was the point I was saying. Or blow alarm and no akasakra emaye hu na Ghana fo enka ye kra ye to me share boxes ni nika kojina airport no chino
cause atam ni ato abawi a che say
very well very well but the fact ni say yeah consider OSP ni on this issue no kakre bia e kire say that immigration lawyer too didn't help us. Yeah. He didn't help us. So what I will sit here and say, we'll be pleading with the Attorney General, with any other person with their OSP, should let the immigration lawyer understand your style of doing our things when it comes to our law. Because they want to impose their law on us. Say, okay, so Oforiate we are one CDA and Yamun. But you see, when you are holding a public office, now the public office Mrano, say you don't use the public office to do things for Madame Foni Efia. But Oforiata use public office to do things for ni friends. Which has cost the state some amount of money. SMA deal, you only Madame for 4 which is a Tia Ganamra
PDS.
You understand? PDS in so SML Niama Bebre. Me say Cathedral. Nina or can be you understand? And see, at the end of the day, no, I was say Attorney General, the law Nankasa OSP, no, they should collaborate to let the immigration lawyer know, say, our style of doing our things here is different from Omomo Diano. So in writing charges against an accused person, you don't add evidence. It appears when trials does what? Starts. What is here? But the OSP, to him again, yasikane about office, no, do. And he was saying, Sikano. Udi jumana ye who say resort. You see resort ne bano Ghana for here resort because you see Oforiata sike bia Ghana bekwa koji ewo outside foreign external loans ye ji nyina o bank nefa na also what say 12% every mu Ada na ayasa, ada unye Ghana ni ana.
Anya Ghana ni biemo.
You see, unye Ghana ni.
Anya Ghana ni.
I'm sorry.
You see, unye Ghana ni ada na muwi
ayesi.
You see, ada na muwi ayesi ka basasa. Na drew baby ya be accounting to the people. We dwane. Na hwe say, sika na wo wi aye no nso no. Wo de wan fa Ghana ni lawyer bia, wo kofa America for lawyer. How mudi sika no so wo di ba Ghana lawyer kra ye be ka say lawyer no kra beto aduane wo baby masika na ka kro. So you see Ghana for your catch them say MPP for no muni suban ya e was mutiase. You see, your catch them say MPP for no omo ba ye so omo beku no omo asai.
Omo wi na omo asai no
you understand? You should get it straight. And you see, punishment amudi betumi ama MPP for no ne say there is no way omo beba mwenim say muntu aba fam home. You won't ask them, you won't ask Baumia, who today has diverted from economic lecture to lawyer. Law lectures in this country. One Bisane said, where is Kenoforiata? Where is him? The 12% each on every loan taken outside. No, we want our monies back. The SML deal, okoye profit bar so nadan for the public office. At the year niyamamo munyi nano. We want our monies back. You see, this is the time. Mamina wudi jan wu ticket na yete wono. Akufuado nini nuyana we jane no. They have squandered your money. Ask for that. Ask for that. Let them account to you, yeah. You see, Manye Nuekie no mo betutu ahwe ngu yenim embe try and try na NDC for ya say NDC for ya de ma NDC ba ye hu ato me nim. Ghana for hu ato mo eno am fru Uber from Accra mo. Ekofie. The Uber driver and say na Joma makra see on market tem bi obi ya be yi ni NDC mu bia ya beto ama no. Ye beto ama no because you full work na ene Ghana is fighting to external wars Ukraine yeti he Ukraine. They are still maintaining no fa nyansa kwan bi so and maintaining the mayen. O sister me ya wan to you 8 years. Ni ananado dankwe ne akufo ado Baumia mo beye wo krom ha no sister na me ho kire me papa. O sister na me ho kire me papa. You see, enti reho say ye bu man na woso nanado woso wo betumi ebu man ni bi ye de ma wa na watetia pansan o man no se nya nyame bia yesum no Ghana kromu ha Monday to Friday wo say ye koye adwuma na ye wa sorry dem obompa ye manyame se joma ha manyame e ma joma ha mambra joma ha manyame e ma joma ha mabra enka ne ya
kasmato ye
enka gbogboloshi nka ye nyina ye gu ho stress aduane edi.
On that note, thank you very much. Efia Kranche wa deputy field operations. Oh, I don't know how to come back.
Oh, me fa sisi ade see me trim.
Yapon
there but PR work man no nana.
No one interview no say akonta mining omunye illegal.
Na ko be my evidence All right, Efia Kranche wa deputy director field operations for United Party and then Gifty ena gbedevi incoming deputy regional communication officer for the Greater Accra region NDC. Thank you. Thank you, Davison. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. But nyame aduma kira ya wada. It is my krada.
Wow.
And it is not good. Today is a pregnancy, and tomorrow, yes, today is a pregnancy, and tomorrow it will be better.
Today, no,
Actually, I'm a web. It's pregnant. It will give birth tomorrow, and tomorrow will also get pregnant again. That's all. On that note, catch up with you again tomorrow, live on CTV. Bye bye.